We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. Good to see everybody. Happy Thursday to you. July 2nd, 2026. Man, it's going to be a big day. Lots going on. Two great guests and the Brotacular today. Hello, Blabs.
Hi, it's hot as balls this week.
Oh, well, there is this thing called air conditioning, which
some people don't have those.
Yes, all of Europe apparently. Yes.
Well, I don't have central AC. I have.
You don't have.
I don't have central AC. You gotta stick them in the windows.
Is this some sort of like in Guam they don't have these things?
No, it's just the person who built this house before me was a moron. Yeah.
Well, do you have fans, perhaps?
I do. Maybe. I got one up here. I got a little mini one over there, and I do have my AC unit right there, but it's fucking loud, so I can't have it on when I'm streaming or when I'm sleeping. It's really fun.
So most of life. Got it. Sounds good.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So every time I'm muting myself, actually, I'm turning it back on before I melt. So
I feel like there's a distinct line between those. Oh, there's Phoenix. All right. I feel like there's a distinct line between the civilized people with air conditioning and the uncivilized savages in Europe and everyone else. Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've established that you, in fact, are indeed a savage. So
No, because my previous place had centralized AC inside of it. I just, in this new place, I don't have it, sadly. Because 6 months of the year is full-blown Eskimo winter, so.
Yeah.
You don't need it for 3 months.
Are you living in 1942?
Well, we only just got internet here in 2019, so maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm curious to hear if our guests have this newfangled centralized air conditioning here as well. Celestium, do you have centralized air conditioning?
I think that's for rich people.
No,
I don't.
See?
So you also are uncivilized
I feel
savage.
like Craig is also one of those people who realize that not everyone can afford Wi-Fi and has Wi-Fi. I feel like he's one of those privileged people who don't realize a lot of the world doesn't have these privileged things like AC and internet.
Look,
Blabs.
And 5G.
Blabs, you could just tell people that you don't think black people can vote. All right, we understand. The unbelievable racist comment that you just had is really unbelievable. Really.
look, if I may add, my people were colonized at some point in time, so we're still learning the ropes, Anyway,
okay. Well, chat. No, chat. Please let me know if you are an uncivilized savage as well. If you have air conditioning or not. Maria Grace, are you an uncivilized savage?
Wait, I lost my hair. I lost my weave.
I lost my hair.
I am a cultured Floridian, and without AZ, I would literally die.
Yeah, but I think in Florida, every single building is made with like centralized AC and like other things to help with natural disasters.
Keeps gators out. They get too cold like that.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. You have a Floridian, you have Texas, right? These are things that civilized societies, unlike Guam,
like these savages,
right? Yeah, it's unbelievable savages.
Uncultured swine.
Speaking of uncultured swine, did you see like what the mayor of New York City wants? He wants you to have your AC set at 78 Fahrenheit everywhere.
Yes.
What is that?
It's the warmth of collectivism, Blabs. It's the warmth of communism. It's such a
72, 73 max.
He's the same person who took out a loan against the city, so I wouldn't trust anything that he has to say.
Yeah. He's our son.
Well, speaking of civilized people who definitely aren't just an absolute savage, please, everyone put your hands together and hit that thumbs up button to welcome the true star of Side Scrollers celebrating his birthday today. It's Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix.
How you
Happy
doing?
birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank
He
you,
doesn't have a
guys.
birthday, ladies. He was hatched from a failed science lab experiment.
Extremely rude and hurtful, Blabs, on my birthday of all days.
Just like her statement earlier about not like black people not
Liking
having the
black
internet.
people? I know.
Really,
we're-
I was
Phoenix
like,
doesn't have
wow.
Wow, that's
black
really
brothers,
off the
that's
cuff.
allowed.
Sadly, she is the HR department, so I don't know who to complain to.
We do
I am the HR.
We do not have an HR
You can't
department here.
fire me, Craig. I can fire you, though.
What do you do when
Was that
the
what-
HR
yeah.
department itself
I am the
is
HR.
racist?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's an excellent question, and that's the beautiful thing about not having an HR department at all. I can literally just, as the boss, just say we don't have that anymore. And Blabs, you've been relieved of your duties. Isn't that great?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yeah, it's good. So
Our new
Uh,
producer, Lashinkwa, is our new.
that's
name.
not. No, it has nothing to do with her producer role. I'm actually freeing her up to do more producing stuff from all the time she's spent doing HR. So now it's
Which
good.
is just the title alone. There was no duties. Just for context, chat, in case someone actually believes us, there really wasn't any HR duties whatsoever.
You know who's going to be our HR department?
An
Grok.
honor.
Ooh, I like that.
Grok. We're going all AI on the show. It's going to be great.
At Grok, my coworker said they don't like Puerto Ricans. What do I do about this?
Good point.
How many bases
Give
do
him a
I
raise.
comment under the post?
Grok's like you give them more money. You buy them lunch and give them a high five. No. All right. So if you are new and you love Grok racial humor, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the 150,000 normal men who have found us over on YouTube, the over 50,000 who have found us over on Rumble. We are live over on Kick, on Twitch, and of course, you can find the show every day over on Spotify. Today, big day. We have been counting down the days. Listen, we've had multiple countdowns. We've had the obviously the Fast and Furious countdown to the 25th anniversary, which now is 25 years and I believe 10 days since that wonderful occasion. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm counting the day for the 26th anniversary. I'm very excited for that one.
The countdown is on.
15 more
Yeah.
weeks.
Absolutely. But today we've been counting down to July 2nd because we are throwing down hard today. We're going brotastic with the Brotacular. Today, after the show, the Star Spangled Brotacular celebrating America with Leaflet. Today, it's going to be at 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern, exclusively over on Side Scrollers Plus, which I'm going to tell you this right now. Once again, this promo code going away after today. We're going to shelf this for a little bit, and there's good reason why. Trust me, you want to become a Plus member today. Use that promo code 50 off to get $50 off the entire year. So the whole year of support is just $50, which is awesome. So if you're into it, cool. If not, that's fine too. But you can watch today's show and all the other good things we have coming up along the way. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like, trust me, you want to be a Plus member by the end of the day. Let me throw that out there. Okay, so use that promo code 50 off and join us. Blabs is also looking for children to be on the show, which is very weird.
Hey, yo,
Uh-oh.
let's go, child labor.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Everyone gets it. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what's going on here with the banners. Okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry, my fault. There we
There we
go.
go. Anyway, so yeah, guys, this was Phoenix's idea. So actually, he's looking for the youth, not me. But
Oh,
I
wow.
am also
Don't-
looking for the
just
youth.
totally
We're all
throwing-
looking for the youth together.
I'm
Anyway,
not.
Craig is especially the loudest advocate of everyone here. Anyway,
No.
we're looking for some new people to join us on the show. Like, we're just branching out. We're not replacing anybody. We're just looking for new guests. And we're looking specifically in the younger group of like 20 to 30, right? So we'd like to know if you guys have any suggestions of that. It could be like a YouTuber, VTuber, Twitch streamer, whatever. Instagram, doesn't matter. Comment below or even put it in the comments of this VOD. Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, Blabs. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
That's
We
good.
have many other VTuber friends we can recommend.
Yeah, hit me up
That'd
later.
be great.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all about it, bringing in new friends on the show. Also, speaking of new things, we have a brand new channel over on YouTube called Side Scrollers Bits, which if you haven't yet, you can go subscribe and check it out. It pretty much allows you to see like shorter videos, like, 4 or 5 minutes long and less. We have some videos that are like 2 minutes long. But you can go watch them. It's pretty much like condensed versions of what we have going on. So link to that in the description. We'd love for you guys to. It's not monetized, so you're not gonna. If you do get ads, we're not getting any money from it. But the goal obviously is to monetize it. So go watch all the videos and give thumbs up over there on the Side Scrollers Bits channel. You're gonna hear more about that as we go along. Today's showdown is it's very exciting because we are now in the second round of the greatest movie franchise ever tournament here. After a bloodbath we've gone from 16 down to 8 movie franchises, and this is where it gets really, really disgusting. With that said, Phoenix, I'm going to throw it over to you, and you're going to unveil what's happening because I'm very intrigued by today's matchup.
Yeah, there's no hint at all as to who's involved in this particular matchup. Right behind me, make sure you go vote for this. Thank you very much. Here we go.
Today's showdown, a matchup of family and money. That's right. It's the Fast and Furious versus the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic. That cute
That's a hard
star
one
screen.
for me.
Okay, well then let's find out. Celestium, Fast and Furious versus the MCU.
Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay.
At a girl.
Do you see how excited he was for that? That was great. Maria. Oh! Phoenix is driving. There he's going. He just decided to start driving. Unbelievable. Watch on your left, Phoenix. Watch out.
Watch me pull out of here.
Oh my gosh. Maria Grace, Fast and Furious versus the MCU.
I've never seen either franchise. My vote goes towards the Detective Pikachu movie.
Oh. It's not quite a franchise, but sure, why not? Okay, that sounds good. Wonderful. Blabs, family versus Thor.
So here's the thing: you're gonna have to take into consideration all of the MCU.
Look at if you can see Phoenix's heart breaking right now. What's happening? It's I can already see what.
I'm already dead inside. It's okay. I'm ready.
Yes,
Yes, Blast.
Let's be real here, right? So if you think about the MCU, you think of the great things like Iron Man, the Avengers 2012, but you also have the freaking Disney Plus shows like Loki and Iron Heart or whatever the fuck it is, and WandaVision, and those are terrible. So yes, even though like the MCU did a great job bringing everything to the Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, and then like wrapping it up, but then they fucked it all up in the last 6-7 years.
Yeah,
they betrayed you. Like if you were to think about it, think of like I'm sorry to step all over this. I apologize, but it's
right now.
It is the man is talking. It's very important.
So
it's like
silence.
The white man is talking.
Slap me in the face later. It's fine.
Listen, mouthy broad. Listen, the white man is talking.
He calls me mouthy broad all the time. I hope everyone knows this.
Now, listen. If you love the MCU, great. Oh, look, everyone loves the MCU, right? But think about that like a husband or a wife. They were so good to you, right? And then what did they do in the end? They betrayed you. They slept with other people, namely DEI and every agenda there ever was. Fast and Furious has never let you down. Not one time. So just keep that in mind.
Maybe instead of cutting over me, sir, am I allowed to speak now? I was actually going to go for...
No. Absolutely not.
I have the...
Separate the pig.
I literally have the button to bring myself back. Anyway, I'm actually going for Fast and the Furious.
I need to change that.
I was trying to
This is what happens when you give women too much power.
Oh my gosh. Well, Blabs, you know that I'm always on your side.
Why'd they put me here? I'm just a guy with a voice changer.
Right.
I'm not supposed to be here.
So anyway, do you guys like stuff?
Yeah, I love stuff.
Girl,
What kind
do
of
you
stuff
like
do you
love
stuff?
shopping and gossiping and making the earth a worse place?
I'm not a big fan of either one of those, actually. Yeah.
What about that last one? That's the real indicator if you're a girl or not.
Making the world a worse place?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Have some more self-respect for yourself.
I told you I'm a guy with a voice changer. I'm just LARPing.
I'm so confused right now, but you know what? You never know with VTubers, man. But behind the dad, it says you're married in your bio, so I'm like,
I mean,
no.
Look, she repeals the 19th all the time. It's all good.
That's just
Just
a
another
ploy.
day.
if you hear a male voice in the background, that's just the voice
like,
changer turning
"I'm
off.
Bruce."
I play it off as that being my husband. You can hear him screaming in the background. Please, no.
Wait, are you guys
look
actually
gay."
together? Am I stupid? Hold on.
What?
Wait, is my ship coming to an? Oh wait, that was Desmond.
Are you
I thought
alright?
Phoenix was yelling in the back. I'm like, wait, hold on. Is Phoenix back there?
Oh, like Phoenix.
No,
here
that's my
now.
husband yelling in the background, telling me to stop with so much urgency in his voice.
Anyway, I like how both the men backstage are just sitting there, like with their hands like this or drinking. I wonder
I
what
don't know
Craig's
why I
drinking
put my
though. Is he
hands up
day
like
drinking?
that too. Like people are gonna.
Now
see
they're both
it.
drinking. Anyway,
Oh my god.
I feel like one of them's gonna go crack open an actual alcoholic beverage. Speaking of, what do you guys like, wine or beer?
I'm more of a wine.
I like
girly.
wine.
Sam, I don't
Yeah.
like beer. Beer's gross. That's nasty.
Yeah, I agree. It's disgusting.
It can go good with like a hamburger sometimes, like a nice cold pitcher of beer if you're at like a sports bar or something. It goes decently with a burger and fries.
No,
Other
in
than that-
college they made me do like the stupid beer pong thing and had a chug of beer, and I
Oh.
like beer, so never again.
Oh yeah, we need some wine pong.
That'd be terrible, actually, because then you'd be mixing all the wine, which again, you're not supposed to mix anything, really. But oh god,
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah.
Shut up, Phoenix. He's saying estrogen talk alert. You know what?
Care.
I didn't even press that button. And now Phoenix has joined us, so even more estrogen is here.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
All right, if I can get the show back on the rails
Go
a little
ahead.
bit here.
Fancy seeing you guys here.
Unbelievable. All right, these crazy women.
All right, just turn the podcast into a sausage fest, why don't you?
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
damn.
Better than a fist sandwich, I'll tell you that much.
They're
All
on
right?
the ends too. I don't like this.
All right, look. The point of all this is somehow we got to decide between Fast and Furious and the MCU. Let's not forget that.
You've
all right.
killed Phoenix.
So with
I
your-
made you dinner, dear. It's a fist sandwich.
Phoenix can't cook, so this is true.
I made eggs.
So use your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants to let us know what you think should advance in our tournament, Fast and Furious or the MCU. And keep in mind that this is it. When people say, hey, what's better, the Fast and Furious or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they will look to today's show, July 2nd, 2026, as the deciding factor. They will say, hey, side scrollers and their audience decided that already. Now we know. This is how things work on the internet, all right? Fast and Furious or the MCU today. Hey, you know what's awesome? 20 gifted subs from CR Vox. We haven't seen you in quite a little bit. Good to see you. There he is. There's that
That
honor.
little guy.
There you go, Daddy.
He's gonna get up.
Aw.
He's okay.
All right. Happy,
I
happy
like
days.
that. I like him.
Yeah, he's good. CR Vox, thank you very much for that wonderful support. Bam, going to get you on the wall. First time on the wall in a while. I'd love to see that. Also, right at the bat, $20 before we were live from Smiller, or S. Miller, came into 20. Says, honestly, if we want our voices heard, we should contact our local representatives and or state senators informing them of Sony and Microsoft's anti-consumer practices if the upcoming whatever. You see what I said. Yes, I agree with you. But there are some good things that have come from this. And this is going to be a big part of today's conversation because we have two very different perspectives when it comes to this digital, quote unquote, ownership situation. And we're going to get to them. One involving Asmongold and one involving Louis Rossman, which very, very interesting takes on this. Give it up for Gold Soul Ninja came into 5. Says, can we see the bracket to the tournament? Yes, we can. Phoenix, let's check it out.
Here we go. There it is. So, you want me to zoom in there, or you want to just see the whole
Yeah,
thing?
we can just see it right there. Yeah,
Right.
Everyone can see what's going on. The winner of today's matchup will take on either Lord of the Rings or Rocky. And on the other side of the bracket, we have Star Wars taking on James Bond. That'll most likely be tomorrow. And then we have Aliens versus Back to the Future. So you can see the final 8 right there. The one could say the Elite 8, if you will. The greatest movie franchises ever in the world, possibly. Yes. So that's great. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Appreciate that.
Someone had
Also-
mentioned that they wanted Matrix in there, but honestly, can we agree that The Matrix was one great film and then kind
Yeah,
of a lot of
agree.
convoluted, messy other sequels?
100%. I
Okay.
agree with you.
I mean, didn't the filmmakers of that go crazy?
They transitioned, yeah. They're sisters now, so they're
Yep.
brothers.
Yes, the irony that somehow just two men in Hollywood that were brothers just decided that their mom just gave them the wrong. I'm sorry, God gave them the wrong body, and they're just like, hey,
I doubt that they probably believe in God. Then that's
Yeah.
probably part of the problem.
probably. Suffer So Proud says, hey, Craig, nice shirt. Amy's choice for the competition.
I'm gonna go Fast and the Furious. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I really want
Thomas.
Lord of the Rings to win. I'm not gonna lie.
Very important question from C. Thomas Peasant for Celestium. Is it Espanol or Espanol?
Espanol.
I just call it that Taco Bell language.
Okay. All right.
Marmalin for 20 says, I'll be your HR. As a squint, you cannot reject me in my slanted eyes applying for this. Happy birthday, you Easter Bunny bitch Phoenix. Much love to y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so
Even
much.
the
you
savage
squinty-eyed bastard. Thank you so much.
Hey, love to see this. WH Dick came in with that raid over on Rumble. We love raids. We love Rumble raids. We love it. It's great. Thank you very much, WH Deck. Appreciate your support. And if you guys came in from WH Deck's raid, make sure you say hi in the chat and consider following if you enjoy tomfoolery like this. Gold Soul Ninja also came in with 5, says, okay, Phoenix Clancy. Ooh. We have Anthony came in with $10 for family. That's 10 for Fast and Furious. Mystic Axe says, the Fast and Furious originally came out in 1955. A remake was made that became the popular series. So your info was incorrect. My vote is for Aliens. What? That's not even possible. It's not an option. Let them race.
Have you seen the original Fast and Furious, Phoenix?
I have not. I know what he's talking about.
You're a phony. A big fat phony.
That is incorrect. I'm the biggest fan of all. Craig, please help me out here.
Yes, as a matter of fact, just one simple retort to that. Did the original Fast and Furious have Vin Diesel and
Family?
Paul Walker? In there?
No, I didn't have anything or quality or anything of any
Okay, well
substance.
But you haven't seen
Then
it, so
what's
how
the
do you
point?
know?
I don't
I
need
know
to
it-
see anything. I'm just going to
He's
contradict
like, I
myself
don't
like
have
crazy.
eyes anyway.
I know that it didn't have Vin Diesel in it, and that's all we know, right? Hyenifer came in and says, typing, put a witty pop culture reference super chat for $9.99. Says, watching Craig and Phoenix cringe because you referenced the meme Kirscher created during the last tournament. Priceless. Craig can pick. Yeah, I'm going Fast and Furious for today. Yes.
I thought you were going to say Xenosaga.
No, I'm not going. Gan came in, says, what's up? Based Blabs, Celeste, and Grit.
Hi.
Well,
No.
Not you. But this was also sent when I booted the men because the men were too busy yapping.
By the way,
says-
real quick, confirmed. I knew this. Didn't want to bring it up, but I just needed to do a little clickety clackety to
Yes.
confirm, as I knew, because I actually know why Fast and Furious was made. It was actually based on an article about LA street racing, and confirmed. No, the 2001 film, The Fast and Furious, is not a remake. So it's just potentially
same
a
title.
title. Yeah, it was
A
based on an
true
article.
fan.
I wonder if there's
Still
like a
fake
copyright infringement going on or something. Like, you used my title.
This is actually a really good question from Shitty Duelist. Says,
Why am I always right? I don't know, Craig. I
no,
just
no.
don't know.
Shut up, Phoenix.
is tomorrow's battle Blabs versus Ellen Page in a boxing match for
Oh,
family? That's-
Lord have mercy.
No, tomorrow's battle has actually been decided already. Can I announce what it is?
No, but I think there's a larger question here. Who would actually win in a fight? Would Ellen Page or Blabs if they were to fight?
Blabs,
Because-
smoker.
I think so too. I think Blabs,
Guaranteed.
I know that Ellen Page would show off her man abs now, her CR, and her fake chest and all that stuff. But I think that Blabs would probably punch her in the ovaries and she'd go down for the count.
No, I'd probably kick her because I'm actually a pretty good kicker. I got a high kite.
Yeah, the legs hold more strength in women.
Yeah. Yeah, for women, the
overall.
legs are stronger, so.
I know that because I played Street Fighter and I played Chun-Li. So that's bringing
That's
it back
right.
to video games.
See,
right
this
there.
gaming's educational.
Chat, question for you. Who would win in a fight? Ellen Page or Blabs? Let us know
same
right
thing.
now.
That'd be very
find
It's
out.
sad.
not even close. It wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't
Chat,
be
if
close.
you
She's pretty muscular now.
if
Maybe
you
she
love
has a
me,
mean
chat,
twink.
you'll super chat at least $5 and say Blabs. Let's give her some encouragement.
At least.
All right. Also, $20 from Marmalin says both of these for Fast and Furious for family. So $40 total. Thank you, Marmalin.
Thank you very much.
Jefferson says 5 months flew by. I came for game talk, stayed for the BS. Thanks for the daily entertainment. At this point, I almost consider y'all family. Let's go.
Boy, Doug. Attaboy. I don't know what that translates to, but how about you want to just make that $200? We want to just
Yeah,
make
yeah.
that
Just
too? All right.
all maybe
Cool.
all the money. That's good. $4. We'll say that's $4. Foliage came in with 20 Danish krones for Detective Pikachu, which I
Hell
don't know what
yeah!
That's good.
Let's go Pikachu!
Critical Catastrophe says, I'm an uncultured redneck without central air. You uncivilized swine. I have a swamp cooler. You know, today I think we'll go fast. We'll go fast and furious. Let Phoenix decide where this goes. I think we have a pretty good idea.
Actually, I'm going to surprise everybody and put it on Fast and the Furious. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's good.
Way to
Thank you.
switch it
Wonderful.
up.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Silver Ninja says, I may not have much, but at least I have family. This is going to be a blowout.
Yeah,
I
it's
can tell
gonna
you
be
this
a
right now.
joke today. Yeah, I love it.
Marlon says, Ellen's Page entire body is bought. It's just it's all vanity shit. Yes, Blabs would attack this.
That's not nice.
Oh, zipper tits.
Lord have mercy.
Marlon, thank you very much. Again, came back, says Blabs. Also, it's nice. Also, to Blabs' choice for the tournament. Blabs, Gen thinks that you would win in a fight, which is wonderful.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
good.
By the way, I'm seeing that MCU has 0, so I'll just put a little bit towards the MCU to give it a little help, just to
All
have
right.
some sort of a
How
competition
much
because
was
it's
it?
0. That was
0? We're putting 0
nearly-
to MCU? Okay.
We nearly had a shutout right here. Then we had this with Bitcoin coming in over here from Kokoshibi came in, says with $100 US, says we're going with Fast and Furious, but both are great. Let's go. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
So this was made by Ember Paradox before the show. So shout out Ember, thank you for that.
Thank you. And
Thank you, Amber.
Yeah, she's great. She just slides into my DMs and she's like, "I made this for the show. Have fun." So sweet.
I love her so much. She's such a sweetheart.
All right. I'm going to put this on the wall right here. Well, Blabs, you read a couple more of these. Then we have a lot of stories to get to today. There's a lot to get to.
Okie dokies. Young Star for 2. Happy birthday, Phoenix. We ride
Thank
at
you.
dawn. God Emperor hail. Thank you. Young Stuff says also seems climate change is affecting mosques. Oh no. Anyway, Big Boss Luffy for 5 says I love Vin Diesel. Dude is a huge nerd, so my money goes to his best franchise, Riddick. But I guess you can put it to Fast and Furious. 5 for Fast and Furious. Giles says I think a light breeze could defeat Ellen Page. 5 for Fast and Furious. I am a light breeze now. Sounds like a fart in the wind. Anyway, DB Wild for 5 says Celeste asking nicely. So here it is, Blabs, because she's family. Thank you, DB
Thanks,
Wild.
DB.
Professor for 5 says Blabs. 5 for Xenosaga. Avengers. All right, that's 5 for the MCU right there.
There's the one.
And Thread for 5 says for Blabs and family. So that's another 5 for Fast and Furious right there.
That's awesome.
And we do have a 50 that just came in. I'm going to throw this in real fast.
Wow.
Boop. Where are you, StreamYards? There you go. And then we'll also do another one of these. Boop. Matt Hatter from 50 says, Phoenix, as a follow FF fan, have you ever watched Craig Lieberman's YouTube channel? He was a technical consultant on the first few movies, and a few of the cars even belong to him. He also wrote a book about the making of the first movie. 50 for Fast and Furious.
I have, and thank you, Mad Hatter. Great channel, by the way. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Over on Twitch, Greenlock came in with 100 bits. Says, I don't know if this works. It does. But hello, Celeste and Maria, right there. Thank you very much, Greenlock.
Hello.
T-Mac Burninator came in with 5. Says, Phoenix says he's dead inside. Well, guess what, Phoenix? You have new life through Jesus Christ and all he did for us. This is for family.
Wow, thank you. I didn't know that Judas was such a fast head. That's great.
Reaper of all hot. Reaper all hot. Reaper came in with $5.72. Says, hello, everyone. I'm from Portugal with a working AC. So I suggest is filing a complaint in Brussels with torches and pitchforks. Love your show, and I'd love to see you guys see the guys from Unsubscribe on here. MCU, because it ended in 2012. God help us. $5.72 for the MCU. We'd love to get the Unsubscribe guys on, or love to be on their show, which was great. Xylox Doppelganger came in, says, with $5. Oh, he wants me to sing this. No.
No.
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I have a. Oh, okay, fine.
And I'm proud
to be an American, where at least I have AC, and I won't forget the French who died to give that right to me. And I gladly sit down, relax, and enjoy this sweet cold air today. Ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the frigid air. Thank you very much, Xylox Doppelganger.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
That's
Sonny.
great.
That's wonderful. All right. We've dilly-dallied quite a bit this morning. Lots of dilly-dallying. So, but we have a lot of news to get to. But before we get to today's news, friends, it's time to take a step back for today and yesterday.
Today in yesterday.
Thank you, random AI-generated sound effect. Here we are.
Cool.
Yes. That took about 15 seconds of work to make. Today and yesterday, we have several anniversaries of things that came out specifically in pop culture, actually some tying directly to the MCU today, as The Amazing Spider-Man is 14 years old today. Here, which
A hot take: Andrew Garfield, best Spider-Man.
That is correct.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Ladies, any thoughts on The Amazing Spider-Man being 14 years old today?
I feel old, but then again, I'm not that old. But wow.
Well, if you want to feel old, the Twilight Saga Eclipse came out 16 years ago today. Anyone big fans of the Twilight franchise?
Did you know Phoenix has Twilight Seen It on the Wii, but like 4 copies of it?
I didn't know.
I actually technically have 5.
No, excuse the shit out of me.
That's good. Also, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is 22 years old. This is the.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, this is the obviously.
Maguire.
Yes, that's the guy's name, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, I saw he's 51 years old now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Also,
back hurts.
yeah, man, me
That
too.
hurts.
Toby's back hurts. You get the reference. You get the reference.
My back hurts knowing that Armageddon, the movie Armageddon.
Let's
you
get
guys
like
remember that
30
one?
or something, right?
Yes, 28 years old today.
I wasn't
Man.
even alive for that.
God, shut up! You just.
I was born
Egg.
2001.
Hey,
I'm
I found the
What?
youth, Craig.
Yeah, you found him. We're getting the
found
children on the
news.
show, Blabs. That's right.
I'm 25.
Do y'all, Phoenix? Do you remember the song that came out with this movie?
Oh, the
Played-
Aerosmith song, absolutely.
Yeah, that was their biggest song ever. Blabs,
Yeah,
you were an infant at this time.
I was 2.
Yeah, I know. So have you ever seen Armageddon before?
Maybe as a kid, I know the plot. Like I know about the plot, but I don't. Maybe I've not seen it.
Oh, I'm curious. Maria, Celestium, do you know the plot of Armageddon?
No.
Is it like the end of the world?
Well, I
Type
would
of
assume
stuff?
so.
So okay, let me just explain this to you really quick. This is awesome. There's a giant asteroid hurling through space going directly to Earth. Okay?
Huh?
Bruce Willis is an expert oil driller. He's the best in the business. So what does NASA do? They hire Bruce Willis and his team to become astronauts and go to that asteroid coming to Earth, drill into it.
All right, I'm checked
and-
out. He hasn't said the back rooms once.
No. But there's immense drama, and there's a scene where Ben Affleck he uses animal crackers on what was the super Liv Tyler when she was like super mega hot, which she's still hot today, right?
It's Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler. It's like two really good looking youngsters.
Yeah. He uses animal crackers
Calm
and they're like,
down, Craig.
dude, Liv Tyler
like
was
Ben
something
Affleck,
else.
Liv Tyler's hot, but Ben Affleck, he's Batman.
Look, Liv
Well, that was
Tyler's
during
work.
that weird time that Aerosmith kept using Liv Tyler, which is his daughter,
Yes.
and doing like stripper pole shit and everything like that.
that's
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
weird.
You know what's
weird?
You know what's? If I can tie this back to video games, which I will, because this is the #1 video game and entertainment podcast on God's green earth. Did you know that the lead singer of Aerosmith, what's his name? Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler has a direct line to the video game industry.
That is true.
In the form of Tommy Tallarico, who is his cousin. So in Tommy Tallarico, who, he was the guy behind the Amico and all the and video
Earthworm
games
Jim
Live,
music, all the big
yeah.
music in a lot of video games back then.
Yes. So I wonder if we could reach out to Tommy and possibly have Liv Tyler on the show to talk about Armageddon.
I like
think
that you're
that'd be
going to call Tommy. So it's like, he gets really excited. It's like,
her.
cool. Do you know Liv Tyler?
Yeah. Tommy, what you been up to?
Oh, she's that lady from the Lord of the Rings. Okay.
Oh, there
yeah,
we
she's
go.
beautiful. She's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Yes, now you know.
There was a thing in my science class in middle school about Steven Tyler because of his vocal cords, how impressive they were, and he could do the whole range and everything. And I remember he was in a documentary that we had to watch in like the 7th grade or something, or maybe freshman year. I can't remember. Anyway, the end.
Man, great story.
Thank you.
Craig, the best part about
There it is.
Armageddon was that the plot said it is easier to teach oil men how to become
Yes.
astronauts
than the other way around.
how to do oil.
Yes. I 100% agree. I think that's definitely the best thing about it. I love it. I want to let you know, the Celestia Maria, I want to let you know that the ending of Armageddon is also thought of as one of the most disturbing endings in history because they don't actually succeed. And the asteroid plummets through Earth, killing everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Now I want to
it's
watch
horrible.
this movie.
Well, it would only be what we deserve.
Fair enough.
Have you seen all the things we posted on the internet? Yeah, we deserve it.
Just saying. Maybe you should check it out and see what you think of it. And the chat will let
will.
you know. Also, 35 years ago today, one of the biggest blockbusters of all time was released, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It's a world premiere, July 3rd. Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, Edward Furlong, Robert Patrick, James Cameron.
Can
Li-
you?
Girls?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Continue.
No. I was going to get the ladies' thought. I'll come back to the ladies. Yes, Phoenix.
Can you think of like that was one of the first movies that I can recall where the sequel was just leaps and bounds, like so much better than the first. Like it was way better than it should have been. I had seen the first one, was like, okay, this is pretty good. And I'm going in the second one, like, okay, this would be more of the same and a little bit better. Yes, I was a movie critic back then, and but it was just like insanely good that we're still talking about it today. Like, can you think of a sequel that, far surpasses the first one?
Oh, Shrek 2.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
That
I
was an
agree.
easy one. That was
Shrek 2
a
is
fucking
far
softball.
superior than Shrek 1.
All right.
That's I didn't think we'd go that route. When I think of Terminator 2, I think of it being a cultural event. Like that was the summer blockbuster. That was the big deal. It was everywhere. It was movies, video games. Crazy. And I think people, I can't believe it was 35 years ago. I was just a wee lad when that came out, but I remember it being everywhere.
And the liquid metal was like magic. Like that was an effect before. Everyone nowadays, we're so used to computer stuff and everything, but back then, to see a guy turn into liquid metal and be able to go through bars and stuff, that was on another level. That was really, really cool.
Yeah. It was spectacular. And one last little anniversary today and yesterday. Happy birthday to Alan Ruck.
Thank you.
Oh, not you, Phoenix. Alan Ruck. Now, you may recognize him as that guy. What's his name from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Yes, Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
How dare you, phony.
Okay. Well, there's that. So I bet these young ladies have don't have no idea who Alan Ruck is.
I have no
He's
idea
a
who this
guy.
guy is.
Yeah. Y'all ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off ever? Is that in
No,
your
I've never
zeitgeist
heard
at
of
all?
that.
I think my mom forced me to watch it once because she thought I was uncultured swine. But I completely forgot it. And no memories left.
It's wild.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. And you also
I apologize
are-
for being born after the 1900s. My bad.
I got to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm kind of upset. Right now, I'm upset at your birth date. I'm not upset at Phoenix's though. Happy birthday, Phoenix.
Happy birthday, Phoenix.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
All right. Hey, the rising Ronan came in with 1,000 bits over on
Yo.
Twitch. Says, man, I remember seeing that when I was like a freaking elementary school. Stop aging me. Well, that will conclude today in yesterday.
Today in yesterday.
Oh,
What amazing sound design.
Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty good. They just threw a bunch of random sound effects in and bleh. Hey, we do have this breaking news. We have footage actually of Blabs versus Ellen Page. I don't know if you guys saw this. This was very disheartening to see. Apparently, they've already been in a fight.
Yeah,
Blabs,
I'm sorry. I
Blabs
don't
on the
wanna spoil
left,
it.
Ellen Page on the right. Just a straight up punch.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
How do you even find a GIF like that? What do you search up?
I agree. Well, thanks to none your damn business over here who came in right now.
The Trump icon kills me.
This is a legit question. If you are this woman and this guy goes down like this and you're still standing like this, don't you at least question why he's down on his knee if he's not going to propose?
Yeah,
And
she
doesn't
got
he-
excited. She thought he was going to propose. Yeah.
So at this, okay, so just to be clear, at this point, everything's going great. She's yelling, why won't you propose to me? You're such a horrible person. He's like, okay. And she's like, yay.
Yeah.
Nope. And how quickly things change. Oh, it's amazing. Anyways, okay, so there's that. Blabs, a few super chats if you wouldn't mind, because I have to pull up the stories for hard news.
So I'm doing like 5,000 things. Okie dokies. Hitting5 says, took the day off today for the Star Spangled Brotacular. Also put this on the MCU because I saw Endgame 3 times in the first week it came out. Jesus, that thing is 3 hours long. You spent 9 hours in a movie theater. Plus ads and commercials. Wow. Good for you. Anyway, Marmalin gifted 5 premium Rumble memberships. Thank you very
Love
much,
that.
Marmalin. If you got one, please say thank you to Marmalin. Zim for 5 says, ever since that time Kirsten and Blab started talking about their I'm scared gynecologists where unrestrained girl talk can lead on the show. Fast and Furious for 5. Yeah, that was a fun segment. Maybe Kirsten and I should do that again sometime. Anyway, Masters for 20 says, better hide that baby oil. Better hide that big ass forehead. Happy birthday, Phoenix. Craig, hope you are being cool in Texas. Blabs could win in a fight. Ladies, thanks for coming on. I love your glasses and the other one necklace.
Thank you.
The other girl. He doesn't say if it's for either ones, but thank you very much. Jim Farm for 10 says, hello, y'all. Xenosaga sweep. I like Back to the Future better than the choices today. Oh.
Hi, Jim Farm.
Well, you'll have an opportunity later to do that.
Yeah. Sometime next week. Iron Bear for 20 says, if there's anything that hurts me more than Phoenix belly flopping at a local pool, it's Sony and Xbox ditching physical games in favor of all digital. Digital should not be an end-all, be-all. Hello, my friends. Celeste
Hi
America.
there.
Hello.
And I gotta play this for you
Do I
guys.
do that? Do I belly
No,
flop?
just don't do that. Patriotic Gestalt for 50 says Fast and Furious, my other go-to date movie back in the day. That's
Ooh.
50 for the Fast and
Attaboy,
Furious.
That's a good
patriotic.
one.
You got that name, Craig?
Yeah, I did. And you know what? Nothing gets women more happy than watching Fast and Furious. I'll tell you that.
It's
I'm glad
true.
you stopped yourself there.
More happy. Anyway, Marlon. We're going to pivot from that. Marlon for 20 says Armageddon, the movie where they believe it's easier to teach oil well drillers to be astronauts than to teach astronauts to drill into a fucking asteroid. Ben actually said that to the director. Well, isn't it directed by Michael Bay? So, like,
It is, yeah.
did you really expect anything? And then CR Vox came in with 50. He says, in my senior year, hang on, I got to get this one. Boop. Okay. In my senior year of high school, my physical final was watching Armageddon and making a list of everything scientifically wrong with it. Fires in space. We were mad because we studied for an actual test, but got to see Bruce Willis save the world. MCU, that's 50 for the MCU.
Oh, fine.
You were mad about that?
Yeah, I mean, I can understand being super duper stressed out. You're studying really, really hard. You're like, all right, here's a test, and it's like there is no test. It's just the movie. I can understand that would be pissing me off because you wasted your time doing that. Verbose for 10 says HR would totally knock out recycled paperwork. My money goes to Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
Detective Pikachu.
go.
And another one because Nintendo Shell came in with 50 and it says Fast and Furious is a masterpiece
Yes.
and led to Need for Speed Underground, one of the best racing games ever. Happy birthday, Phoenix Montez. So that is 50 for the Fast and Furious.
Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you.
All right. And then Krabs for 201 says, my dad was an Iron Man too, so because of that, I have to choose family and the MCU. Happy birthday, Phoenix in America.
Thank you.
So we're going to go with $2.01 for the MCU. And interested to hear what your dad was playing. Like, was he an extra?
And he's like, my dad was Robert Downey Jr.
yeah, my dad is just RDJ, but I call him Dad. Silver for 10 says, I was born in 1999, but I watched Armageddon. No lie, one of my favorite movies ever. Generally cried at the end.
When the asteroid plummeted through Earth? Yeah, I understand. That's tough stuff. Yeah.
And New Button for 2 says, I know the plot of Armageddon. That poor hamster. Oh, dear.
They all died.
Maverick Marty for 2 says, just a reminder that Vin Diesel did a promo for Street Shark Toys back in the day for family. I've seen that. Yeah, I think you pulled it on the show, didn't you, Phoenix? You showed us. Yeah, okay. 2 for family. And then, I don't know, this one seems to have not been cleared, but it's here. So anyway, Smiler for 20 says, honestly, if we want our voices heard. Did we read this already?
No, we
did.
did.
Okay, why are you still here?
you did.
Get out of here,
I don't
stranger.
know. Hey, Phoenix, let's get an update on our battle, please, if you wouldn't mind. The Fast and Furious versus MCU versus the other, what's it?
Who gives a shit? Here we go. It's $387.97, and that other thing, $67.33. The MCU for $67.73. But wait, there is one more thing that I need to do. Where the hell did? Oh, here it is. Detective Pikachu with 50 clones and $9.99. I don't know the math on that.
Oh.
Let's go. Oh, man.
So dead.
Love that. Love
Why?
that. All right. Well, we'll see if Detective Pikachu. That's really what the battle is right now. Will Detective Pikachu beat the MCU? That's really the most important question. All right, friends, we got a lot to get to. We've taken a step back in time. We've seen this incredible battle happen, but now it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. Oh my God. Somehow I selected that instead of actually tapping it, but whatever, that's fine. All right. So the big news over the last few days has been Sony moving away from physical discs starting 2028, and it has been a nuclear bomb that has dropped on the video game industry. Now, there have been a lot of takes when it comes to this stuff. First, I would actually like to get Celestium and Maria. I would like to get y'all's take on this. Good move or bad news, or is this just something that was just gonna happen eventually?
Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You
no,
go
I'll
first.
I'll let you do it so I don't look like
Okay.
an idiot if I have the wrong opinion.
Oh, I'm gonna test the waters, feel the water
Yeah,
first
yeah,
before.
yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, so I was gonna say, yeah, this is like a super huge L, but I was telling my friends in chat the other day, like it's just all of this is just a matter of when, not if. And again, I like to go a little conspiracy theory, but I don't want to go too hard. It's just like the push towards digital like currency and the NWO and all that other good stuff, you know?
Yes. Agenda 230 is a thing. Yes, 100%. I talked about that yesterday.
66. Not gonna be.
Yes. Maria, you are a young wee lass. Are you?
think
Are you?
so.
Yeah. Are you okay with this move to digital, or are you like me that likes to have physical stuff behind them and for people to look at and touch?
Oh, me and my husband have a large retro video game collection. So I would be very heartbroken if we can't collect any new games together. It'd be very sad, and it's a matter of being able to change media as well, because if it's purely digital, they can just change it whenever they want, add whatever, they can take it back. You don't really own it. You
Okay.
really just don't own it.
Great point, and we're going to get to that. Here, this article from IGN says the gaming industry is not responding well to the news that PlayStation will stop producing game discs in 2028. I think that's an understatement. I would say the response on social media has been like a nuclear bomb going off, except from Asmongold. Asmongold had an interesting take on this, and we're going to get two different, very different sides of this argument very quickly. Asmongold's kind of like, big deal. Here you go. Listen.
There's a lot of people on the internet that care a lot about physical media, and they care so much about it that they never buy it. And any of these people that are talking about how much they love video games and buying video games, I want you to show me the last 10 video games you bought, and I want you to show me the box that you bought them in.
Okay. So his thought is like, yeah, people are making much to do about nothing in this situation. This is kind of a hot take. I know a lot of people are, Kick tweeted this out, says Asmongold spitting facts about physical media here. Phoenix, I would love to hear your thoughts on this when it comes to this take.
Well, I mean, I think it's just what was the number? I think Sony had said that 85% of its user base was digital. So
Yes.
it's like, so Asmongold, I don't actually agree with what he's saying. I think physical media people love physical media, and they're the kind of people that absolutely are doing that. They can easily show you their library of games they just got. It's like someone had even said, like, yeah, okay, show me some physical movies that you've done. I've just bought several of them last night. Like, so physical media people are always doing that. How he looks right to some is just the fact that it's only like 15% in that PlayStation ecosystem have physical. So it's kind of just an odd take. If he thinks, let's put it this way, if he thinks that people who are pro-physical are just saying that, he's dead wrong. Like physical, that is a following of people who love physical items and who love collecting.
So he followed up to this post because he was like, people are maybe out of context or cut odd, right? He says, long post, sorry. The fixation around physical media is a red herring. People who obtained physical copies of Crimson Desert early weren't able to play it because the PlayStation 5 locked them out from playing it. You could look this up. Multiple articles on the topic. Clearly, physical media didn't save you then, and it won't save you when a licensing agreement expires and a game will no longer run on the software until you download an update that might remove features / content. A good example of this, ironically, is Mixtape, because the game has a large amount of licensed music. It's plausible that one of those contracts will expire and a patch will be pushed out that removes the song from the game. If you don't download that patch, you'll no longer be able to access or play the game. Physical media isn't the holy grail. Consumer rights and protection is. Why aren't we using Apple Lightning cables and we using USB-C instead? It's not because of Apple. It's because the EU. While PC players have more workarounds on this issue, console players are at the mercy of the updates that have no choice but to accept. Physical media won't save you from that. The convenience of digital downloads should not be viewed as a forfeit of consumer protections. I actually do agree with what he's saying right here as far as...
Yeah, that just wasn't his point before, though. I mean, he's making other points now.
Right, which, it's a 20-second clip, so this actually makes considerably more sense. The reason why record labels still sell vinyl is because people still buy vinyls. While there are, I'm sure, a good number of people who still purchase video games physically, I would guess that number is decreasing every year, which we have seen statistically that is the case. If physical copies were popular, GameStop would still have video games in it instead of Funko Pops and T-shirts. I know this is an unpopular take to have, but you can't expect companies to make physical editions of games if not enough people are buying them. My point with all this is that a lot of people's concern and frustration comes from the lack of control they have over the media they quote-unquote own. Physical media does not solve this problem when it's at the mercy of the software running the consoles and game launchers. If you want to stop the problem, you should be supporting initiatives like Stop Killing Games. Right there. So, I think that's a more sensible take than what's the last physical game you bought, right? Y'all have any? Well, I'll tell you. Let's move on to Louis Rossman here because what's funny about this? The one thing that you heard over and over again is that if when you buy something you don't own it, then piracy isn't stealing, right? That's kind of the phrase that you hear over and over again. If I don't really own this thing, am I really actually pirating something because I don't actually own it, right? So Louis Rossman, a couple days ago, actually released a video about this. This was before this happened, before this was announced by Sony, but it did have something to do with Sony in that just a few days ago, Sony delisted 500 movies from their streaming service, which people actually owned. So I wanted to, it's messy. And he goes into this. I want to watch, this is not, I don't want to watch the whole video, but I want to watch about 5 minutes of this because he does bring up some really interesting points, which I wanted to get y'all's reaction to. Okay, so let's start here.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to today's episode of How You Getting Fucked. I'm your host, Louis Rossman. Remember the video that I did about 3 years ago? Sony steals customers' purchase content, piracy is completely justified. That video was referring to a message that many people got from Sony. As of December 31st, 2023, due to our content licensing arrangements with content providers, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Discovery content, and the content will be removed from your video library. We sincerely thank you for your continued support. They're not saying that you're not going to be able to watch content on Netflix, where you're paying a monthly fee to be able to access and stream what they have. They said that what you had purchased, that's in your library, has been taken away from you. Imagine if you went to Barnes & Noble and you bought a bunch of books.
Before he gets to the analogy, that's exactly this. He was talking about movies in the situation. Take movies out, replace it with video games, right? Whatever content agreement, whatever license agreement there is, just flip it. And then take it to other forms of media. Take it to music. Take it to whatever sort of entertainment that you like to consume. Go from movies to whatever it is that you like. As long as it's digital, that's where we're at. Okay, let's get to this analogy here.
That's in your library has been taken away from you. Imagine if you went to Barnes & Noble and you bought a bunch of books, and 5 or 10 years later, you walked into your house and you walked into the room that all your books were in, and you noticed that a bunch of them were missing from your bookshelf because Barnes & Noble took them back, but they never gave you a refund. That's not okay. And that's exactly what they did over here. The reason that they were doing this is because they didn't actually own the content that they were making available to you. Sony does not own the films and shows it sold to the store. Sony licenses them from the studios that produce them and has no ownership of that content. So let's get this straight. I have a house. Let's say I sell my house for $500,000 to you. Let's say 5 years later, somebody comes by and just takes the house from you and doesn't give you the money back, and the original owner doesn't give you the money back. And the reason they give is, well, that's actually my house, and the person who sold it to you had no right to sell it to you. In that arc of a story, how did somebody not commit a crime? Here, there was no crime committed. They were able to use the word purchase to describe what they were selling you, but they didn't say until page 26 in their terms of service, use of the terms own, ownership, purchase, sale, sold.
So this is where things get messy, where they start redefining words here
yeah.
in terms of services here. By the way, his analogy of like only having an entire bunch of bookshelves and then Barnes and Noble being like, yeah, we're just gonna take that back. I think that's totally valid. And the thing here that he says, you didn't even get a refund on the situation.
Technically, though, that's the problem. Like, technically, it's more like you, back in the day when you were at Blockbuster, it's more that you essentially rented something and then they decide to take it back. Because the agreement, unfortunately, is that you don't actually own it, which is stupid. I'm not justifying it. I'm saying that that's the actual legal loophole.
Then they need to change the verbiage of this, which is what they're literally doing here. By
totally
changing
in agreement.
Yes, then I feel like that's kind of where we're getting with this is we're getting to a point to where we're going to need to this is like this manipulation of language. It's so legalese and so corporate and so disgusting and messy. Where you have like the use of the term ownership implies this, right? This idea that you can say words that everybody knows. You bought this. Well, did you actually buy it? Oh,
you didn't.
You're right. You're a man. Well, are you really a man? Like this weird part of society where people are just redefining words that have been used forever, and we're just supposed to accept this. Like that's really messed up to me. Maria, I'm sorry, Celeste, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say what words don't mean anything anymore. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's the same thing that the Rainbow Mafia likes to do, like redefining words all the time.
Oh yeah. Let's go and continue here.
Sell, rent, or buy in disagreement or in connection with the content does not mean or imply any transfer of ownership of any content, data, or software, or any intellectual property rights, and they've actually done it again. So originally, they took it back. About a few days later, they said, due to updated licensing arrangements, the Discovery content removal plans is no longer occurring. We appreciate your ongoing support and feedback. It looked like they changed their mind. And yeah, LOL, JK.
This is probably my favorite part of this whole thing here. He points out one glaring flaw with this PlayStation Store thing here. Check this out.
This is a message that many people got and have emailed me. As of September 1st, 2026, due to our content licensing arrangements, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Studio Canal content, and the content will be removed from your video library. Thank you, PlayStation Store. Play has no limits, even if the definition of own does. No limits, my balls, asshole. You guys have limited the definitions of the words sale, sold, purchase, own. There's nothing that PlayStation does more than limit. I want you to think about what these companies have gotten mad about for the longest period of time. What they've gotten mad at is not piracy, it's copyright infringement. It's when you go onto BitTorrent or Usenet or Emule or an IRC DDC bot or SoulSeek and you download a copy of something from somebody else. I can't make a copy of this for myself because apparently I don't really own it. But they can make a copy of something that they don't own and sell it to me and take it away from me later. And that's okay. How is that any better than piracy? They're claiming that when you make a digital copy of this and you give it to somebody because you did not own the rights to it, that's bad. But they're allowed to sell something that they don't own the rights to, and then they're allowed to take it back from you. When you download a copy of a movie off of BitTorrent, the person that you downloaded it from has not profited from this. In my opinion, that is less immoral than what Sony did, because not only is Sony distributing something that does not belong to them, they are doing it for money. There's a reason that I say piracy is completely justified, because none of this makes any sense. You're not allowed to sell things that don't belong to you with the word sale, sold, or purchase. Like, just imagine this for a moment. Imagine that you have a library. My dad had a room in our house. It wasn't a real library, but he called it the library. It had four bookshelves of all the books that he had been collecting since he was a kid. Imagine you buy a book, and then 5 years later, that book that you purchased from Barnes & Noble is no longer there because somebody broke into your house and took it away. And imagine Barnes & Noble said, oh, LOL, sorry, we didn't actually have the rights to sell that to you, so we had to take it back. And then you say, well, A, you broke into my house, but forget about that for a moment. Can you give me my money back? And they say no. Piracy is completely justified at this point.
All right, so let's stop there. Everything digital. Larger question. Very moral question here. Is piracy justified if you don't truly own it?
No.
No.
Because again, like I'm going strictly legalese here. Okay, like I'm not saying morally or none of that. But it's like, and I'm not a lawyer, so I could be wrong. Beat me up, please, if I got something wrong here. Sony pays X amount of money to, in effect, sell you this, what equates to a rental. They legally signed the thing, gave the money. They are allowed to do it for X amount of time. You, unfortunately, we all do. We read this is 40 pages of things that you now agree to, which I don't know how that's legal, but it's legal apparently. And so now they would have the right to take that away from you. You pirating something is breaking the law because you have not paid for anything. You've not paid for any item whatsoever. I'm not, again, I just need to be clear. I'm not saying morally or anything like that. I'm just saying legally that does not stand in a court of law.
Okay. Let me just say this. So this is kind of, we'll see where this goes. I'm working this through in my head. Phoenix owns a movie. I don't own the movie. I'll go to Phoenix's house, right? Is Phoenix sharing that movie? We watched that movie together. Phoenix, I don't own that movie, but I'm watching it with you. I didn't buy it, right? Am I technically pirating that movie I don't own it, but I'm also able to view it. You know, like that's kind of where my brain is going with this. Like this is like a very slippery slope. It's the same idea, like bringing it back to the games perspective. Previously, you know, you have a game, you share a game, you trade games, whatever, right? Now that's literally not going to be possible with the PlayStation 6 or Xbox, the next Xbox Helix or whatever it's called. And I think that's what has people up in arms when it comes to this.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
I
100%
think
get it.
that maybe something we can add in here is like in your example, Craig. Well, it's kind of local. It's not like you're going to be putting it on a website where thousands and thousands of people can go download it. I think it becomes an issue when more and more people start to get like access to it. And it's not just a situation where you're just going to like your friend's house to go view it. Like I think that's a little bit different.
Okay, how about this? What if I rent out a theater? And I say, anybody who wants to come and hang out and watch this movie for absolutely free can do it, right? And I fill up a theater full of 300 people, and we watch Terminator 2 for the first time, right? No money is exchanging hands. But the only money exchanging hands is between that and the theater, right? Is that illegal?
Apparently,
Hands, is
I'm
there
reading
popcorn?
up. I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Apparently. So if I buy a DVD, Craig, you come over, you can watch it, or I lend it to you allowed. If I then, from what I'm reading real quick, if I were to put it in a public space, I need a license for I need a public license.
Okay. Hold on. Let's say I own the theater. It is my private theater that I have. That just happens to have 300 seats in it.
Like
okay?
a home theater?
Sure. Well, let's just say I own it. Let's say I'm a business owner, and I own an actual movie theater. Right. That generally for the point of, and I'm making this messy on purpose because this is why these are things that you right. Let's just say I own an eight theater movie complex, right? All 8 of those I sell tickets for, but one of those is connected to my house, right? And it's technically part of my house from a zoning perspective. And every Sunday, I invite everybody to come over to my house for free and watch a movie, right? It's private property while still, I don't know. You see where I'm going with this? It's
Right, I
it's
think I'm
messy.
So
messing
it's saying that from what I'm reading, again, I am not a lawyer. From what I'm reading, any gathering, if you are gathering people, that would, let me see here. I can actually even just read this to you. You want me to just read
Sure.
it very fast?
Yeah.
Okay. You're only allowed to show the movie in a private space to a normal circle of friends and family. Showing a movie to the general public or at a gathering where strangers are invited, such as a large community room, a park, or a business, etc., requires a paid public performance license. So I think that would still require a license.
Okay, take a step back. Go back to what you said about normal friends and what was it?
You're only allowed to show the movie in a private space to a normal circle of friends and family. I can't even believe in legalese that's even allowed.
Legally normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, they don't define it.
I would
What
say
if I have a bunch of
everybody-
cripple friends? They're not normal.
Good point. Good point.
It's illegal to show cripples movies without a license.
Unbelievable. You need the cripple license to show that Superman 2. Yeah. I don't even want to get into the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2. That'd be ridiculous. Anyways, So I would say, what is normal, right? We're straight. We have thousands of people watching us right now. Thousands of people are going to listen to our show on a day-to-day basis. I consider many of them to be friends. Is that a normal relationship in the year 2026? Right? What does that mean? Once again, lots of gray here. Is that piracy? If I invite everybody from our show who watches our show, hey, this is a normal relationship in 2026. What's the issue? Right? Yes, Phoenix.
I was just looking at it, and it's incredible how vague it is. So I just asked it, legally define a normal gathering of friends. And it's a lot. I'm just going to read like the first paragraph. Under U.S. copyright law, a normal circle of family and friends and its social acquaintances is not defined by an exact number of people, but rather by the nature of the relationships and the types of venue where the movie is shown. The phrase comes directly from blah, blah, blah code, which states that a performance becomes a restricted public performance if it occurs where a substantial number of persons outside of the normal social circle are gathered. I can't believe that something that vague can actually be legal. It's vague.
So they can abuse the law later when it's not convenient for them anymore. They'll just exploit it. That's how it is.
Okay. I go to a public park. I set up one of those big blow-up theater things, right? I put Terminator 2. I keep going back because it's
Craig, I think you're thinking too hard. What if you're a family man who has 20 kids?
Yeah.
True.
I think you just stop it there. I mean, like, I might not allowed to show it to my family that want to watch their Disney movie.
Right? Well, once again, I just go back to this public park thing. I start showing it. And I say, hey, we're going to be in this public park. If you want to come watch it, cool. You're all my friends, right? Is that normal? Will I get shut down because of that? I get a new movie that came out today. Hey, why don't you all come watch this in Central Park or whatever? I don't know. It's the first park that came to mind from a public facing perspective. 15,000 people show up. Is that? I mean, like, what's? Just saying,
okay,
what's the
rules?
Realistically,
Realistically, you wouldn't have 15,000 friends. And look, if you don't invite Mom Donnie, I think that he'll shut it down real fast.
All right, well, we can go through it. Like it's slippery. I think that's the whole idea.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Speaking of legal, PlayStation is currently facing multiple lawsuits alleging PlayStation Store operates an illegal monopoly here. Okay, this where more legal stuff, and I think there's going to be more.
And I just want to quickly derail again. I've mentioned this before, and I'm sorry. It's on topic though. The thing that I've never understood is, and I've looked at the storefront page. I looked everywhere to see. Okay, it'll make sense in a second. You buy a game. Purchase this digital game, or whatever. You buy a game in general. Now you play the game. You've opened the seal. You've unwrapped it. All this other stuff. You play it. You're now greeted with a agreement that was nowhere. It didn't say on the box anywhere. I've looked. It didn't say anywhere on the box. By the way, when you're gonna have to agree in order to play this on the digital storefront page. I saw nothing that said that. And so then it'll go like, you need to agree to all these terms of services or you cannot play the game. I have no idea how that's legal. Absolutely no, because you haven't even agreed to anything yet. You bought the thing. Now you should, in theory, own the thing. But now it's telling you, oh, by the way, now that you've opened it and can't return it, by the way, in order to play it, you do have to say yes to this thing. But that I don't understand.
Could you imagine if when we went to Toys R Us, KB Toys, Target, Walmart, whatever, and I went to go buy Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past to play on my Super Nintendo, and I went to go play it, but before I bought it, I had to sign a giant terms of service agreement by Nintendo or Target before I could actually buy the game or play the game.
And how is a 9-year-old allowed to legally bind himself to him or herself to something? I also don't understand that.
Yes, many questions. But what is not a question, obviously the sentiment online has been one thing, but from a stock perspective, it's actually been the exact opposite for Sony, as stock rose more than 3% after the company announced it would stop releasing new PlayStation games on physical discs starting January 2028. Apparently, investors see it as a move, Sony, to increase profits, which it probably will, because the margins on a physical game are not as high as people think they are, right? Once again, I go back to when I owned a game store. We had a game store called Game Attack. When you have, as a local game store owner, we would buy new games that sold for $60. We would buy them for $55 a piece, right? So how many of those games did you have to buy to actually make any money? I mean, that's such a small margin, it's ridiculous. That's just from a game store perspective. That's not from a printing it disc perspective, a booklet, instruction booklet perspective, cover art perspective, plastic case perspective, everything that goes into it. That's why used games are such big business for mom and pop stores, GameStop, whatever, right?
Mm.
But I don't know, man. This is one of those things that, I think Eric says this really well. It says the immediate reaction is not indicative of the prevailing sentiment. New investors may buy in, but the real tell is how the stocks move over the next few months in the lead up to GTA 6. Keep an eye on Take-Two stock, which that will go to the moon because they're about to sell several $1 billion worth of games in the first, week or so. So probably weekend of it. So, yes, Phoenix.
I kind of say, as a complete side note, I guess we also now have been confirmed that PlayStation 6 is coming in 2028. I think it's pretty clear that that's when that's coming out.
And how many will you buy?
I don't know. I'm not thrilled with. Listen. I boycott everything. I'm not much into the consumer, right? Like so many fights one can fight. But no, I don't know. I think this is going to be an interesting place because you figure those consoles, which it seems like I've been proven wrong. I was like, that consoles will never be 1,000. It's looking like it might be. And when you look at that and you're being anti-consumer to those people who supported you through the years and not even supply an add-on, just the DVD drive add-on is basically a very big fuck you to those who stood by that brand through the test of time, through the ups and downs, and you're not even giving them that for even just backwards compatibility. Okay, you're not making new stuff, fine, but you're not even going to give them the support of that whole library they bought? I don't know. Like, that makes me a little unhappy with the company.
A little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
A bit.
All right. Well, a lot of people aren't happy with this, and I understand that, Phoenix. But then there's been a lot of people dunking on Sony. It's been really, really fun. We have a lot of memes when it comes to this, which we're going to get to in just a second. But before we do, we have some wonderful support from you guys, which we need to get to. Blabs, do we have any massive support we need to get to?
Yeah, I would consider this one pretty massive. I'm going to be honest. Ooh, I'm going to play the otter. Anyway, Gold Soul Ninja for $250.
Oh, wow.
The problem is that for games going digital, storage space will be the bigger issue. Because for digital purchases, they have more additional files than the physical copies. Over time, companies will be required to expand it and be more expensive in the future. MCU.
Well, thank you very much. It was a terrible choice, but thank you.
There were some other larger ones too. I need to go and find. You guys are insane. Like, we've gone through so many super chats, and we still have 35 more to look at. And I'm trying to find the big ones real fast. Here's another big one. Kettle Quistia for 25.
Yep.
25 says, I would get physical media if I could find it, but most stores' electronic sections keep getting smaller and smaller. I would also like to see Kirsten and Celestium on the show together. Money for Fast and Furious. That's 25 for Fast and Furious. Thank you very much. I'm trying to keep finding everything. There's so many of you. What are you doing today?
Who's driving?
He's having a nice
disappointed
day,
in
guys.
the response that person gets.
Marlon for 10 says, my argument is now, why are we paying this much for digital only games when physical was the old grounding for the pricing? Physical has tons of overhead to them. Digital does not. Family, 10 for family right there.
Preach.
Let's see right here. Pandemonium. Maybe it's Pandemonium, not sure. For 20 says, communists and big corporates are sides of the same coin. Lazy word games to redefine ownership. We can't be passive and need to actively fight both. Louis Rossman and his Futo Foundation, Futo, not Fuda, are doing great work. Thank you for the clarification. The Fuda Foundation. Dear Lord, please no.
Real quick, I wanted to kind of mention this. There's talking about like used game stores and such as Phoenix strolls through South Central Los Angeles. I went to a game store the other day and I saw this, and this is I would not say a mom and pop game store, but it was like an independent chain. It was a chain that's not the GameStop, I guess the best way to say it. And this is like pretty much every selection of retro games at every used game store ever. And it's all like Madden game. I mean, we've all seen this a million times. Troy Aikman football, Madden 94, just a bunch of sports games like lined up over and over again. NFL quarterback. So like no quote unquote real games get ever bought or sold when it comes to this. This is even on Xbox, all NBA 2K, right? And it's not going to get any better with this announcement because there's going to be nothing to trade in. So you're going to get more slop on the back end of it. So yes, Blabs, continue.
Oh, I was like, I didn't say anything. Okay, anyway, Mighty Megatron for 2 says, if streaming is not owning, then pirating is not stealing. Sony about to fafo. My Plex server comment. Thank you. The Diddly Doodler for 2 says, reminds me of the NFL trying to figure out what point you have officially caught a football. It sounds simple, but it can get complicated with rules and laws. Thank you. Let me go up here. For the Vigilant for 2 says, first 10 years of MCU were pretty goated. Thank you very much. Mighty Megatron, I've also watched all of sorts made decades before my birth because they're called classics, like Psycho, The Fly OG, Black and White, A Street Called Desire, Stella! That's my great impersonation, by the way. Citizen Kane, age is no excuse, kids. Well, I read A Streetcar Named Desire, and I watched the movie, so take that, put in your pipe and smoke it.
Sly Rye came in with 10, says, Craig's right. It's all about increasing profits and control. We went from over the air to paid cable to physical media to streaming to passwords, starting crackdowns. When will the limiting stop? Thank you, Sly
I would
Rye.
love to have an episode one day where we all just sit down and like conclusively decide, was the internet a good idea?
No.
Man. Yeah.
Like take all the good and all the bad, like, real quick, like you could say, well, the government gets away with things, right? Like, and internet helped us figure that out, right? But then you can also go the other way. So I think it'd be a fun discussion in the future. Anyway, continue.
I love that idea. All right, we'll get to the rest of your super chats, direct donations, Rumble rants in a little bit. But we got to get to some memes. But before we do, just a heads up, we want to give you free money. We want to give you $10. Rumble Wallet is here, and they said, hey, guys, how about you just take $10 for downloading Rumble Wallet? And with that, I want to let you know that today's episode, once again, brought to you by our friends at Rumble Wallet. Hey, do you like money? Do you like free money in your pocket, in your wallet? Well, you can have it. All you need to do is scan the QR code on your screen to take you to the App Store to download the Rumble Wallet app. You're saying, hey, Craig, what is Rumble Wallet? I don't watch the show very often. I don't know. Well, it's like a payment processor, except it's a better version of it because unlike PayPal, where they can actually just say, no, we don't want this and we're not even allow you to have your money, which we've seen before, not with Rumble Wallet because they don't actually touch your money, which is spectacular. So you can do whatever you want with your money. And on top of that, if you get your free $10 by using promo code Scrollers10 after you download the Rumble Wallet app, you can then support any creator you want that's on Rumble that has Rumble Wallet installed. And all that $10, 100% of it will go to them, not to Rumble. Rumble gets 0% of that back. Unlike YouTube, where they take 30%. Unlike Twitch, where they take a mere half of your subscription, which is crazy. Rumble takes nada, zero, zilch. So 100% goes to the creator. Once again, get your free $10 of US stablecoin by using the promo code Scrollers10 after you download the app. Once again, we are top 3 on the entire platform of Rumble. Top 3. Not good enough. We're selfish here. We want to be number 2. We want to be number 1. So download it right here and check it out for yourself. Get your free $10 in US stablecoin. It's only available for the first 500 people who download the app and use our promo code. So we encourage you guys to get on it right now and check it out. They have been massive supporters of our channel. It allows us to go and talk about all the crazy things we want to talk about. And guess what? We can't do it without them and you. So please consider checking them out. They support us, so please consider supporting them. Appreciate that, guys. All right. Let's talk memes. Ladies, Sony's been getting dunked on, and I am
As
all
they
for
deserve.
this. Yes, yes, yes. And oddly enough, the funniest ones have been fast food, starting with KFC as they release this. Breaking news. Kentucky Fried Chicken, or KFC, will stop offering its physical format starting today. Its products can only be consumed through its app in fake PNG format here.
PETA rejoices.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. And you can see you can pick up, this is obviously a little bit of a Espanol here, but you can pick up the wonderful, that wonderful 13, 19 pounds, whatever this
That's
is. I can't,
euros. Jesus.
whatever
Christ.
euro
Wow.
money is.
I think
know.
that.
Yeah, so you can pick this. What does that say? Does this say, is this a little Espanol? La caja?
Yes.
What's that say? Anything?
La
Glaciada?
Caja
Glaciada.
Glaciada.
Oh, okay.
Glaze. Why did the what the heck? Glaze?
Well,
that makes sense.
Maybe?
We'll say the glazed chicken. How's that? Glazed.
Yeah,
It's
glazed
no, it doesn't.
chicken.
Sounds good. Well, they have a lot of questions, and KFC followed up. Says to answer your questions, let me clear up your doubts. Within a month, we'll release a DLC with the sauces. Each will be sold separately. Yeah. You can pre-order the PNGs of Los Galaceros before they sell out. Within a year, we'll release the fried chicken pass.
Oh, this is KFC Spanish. So
Yes,
it's
yes, yes.
KFC,
I
yes.
love it. I love it
Yes.
so much.
Little Espanol. Within a year, we'll release the fried chicken pass. You'll get our entire catalog for a modest monthly price. VPNs won't be allowed to access menus from other countries, nor sharing the PNGs with friends. If you pirate the PNGs or on Pinterest, we'll come to your house.
We will come to
Who
your
the heck
house.
uses Pinterest anymore?
We
What
will
the heck?
send an airstrike.
Oh, spectacular. What's even better is they doubled and tripled down on this meme. And I know, ladies, you're going to be a little too young for this, but I'm sure Phoenix will definitely appreciate this. Hey, Phoenix, you wouldn't steal fried chicken, would you?
You wouldn't steal a gun.
I remember this
I
one.
remember. I've at least seen, after the fact.
Oh, here we go.
Breaking news. KFC will stop offering its physical format starting today. Its products can only be consumed through its app in fake PNG format.
I remember
love-
that ad.
I love
the
the
music has no
classic.
business being as good as it is too for like a piracy ad.
Fried chicken piracy truly is a crime, and I love everything about that. Listen, give their social media manager a raise. I don't care if it's
Yeah,
like a
that's good stuff.
18-year-old
Give 'em a couple
kid.
pesos.
That's right, a couple pesos. Well, I'll tell you what. Not only is KFC just dunking on Sony, so is Domino's Pizza. Right here, they released a press
Ew.
release.
The
Domino's
Miku
is
people.
such a good pizza.
Miku
Anyway,
pizza people.
Well, it looks like they're following the trend here. It says in response to trends in the gaming industry, as of the 1st of April 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to production of digital pizzas only. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of imagination, enjoy them with an entirely virtual sense. It's wonderful.
I can't wait for the holographic meatloaf.
no lord, that's SpongeBob
Hell yeah,
episode is
dog.
hilarious.
We have with this followed up says at the same time our much loved knows catchphrase will be updated to Dom whose dumb idea was this right here, which
Goodness gracious.
I love that as well.
Yikes.
But there's more. Even Elder Rings Elder Rings. Elder Scrolls came in with this. This is you don't know what physical treasures you may find.
Oh,
this
no. No.
No.
I've been looking for you. Do you have it? By the 9. Excellent work. I knew I could count on you.
And that's it. Just a quick little promo. That's how you do it right there.
Excellent. Very good.
It's pretty smart.
Yep. Then we have Evercade, which I don't know if y'all are familiar with Evercade, but you're going to figure out exactly what Evercade is here in the next 21 seconds.
This is how you share a game on Evercade. Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, I've seen that before, actually. It was like...
It's a PlayStation parody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a super viral moment from back in 2013 where Sony oddly enough was dunking on Xbox they did the exact, that's a total parody of what they did back then. So we also have this. I asked a lot of folks on X if they had other examples of this, and Aaron Miller came in with this Game Sire right here. Game Sire released a press release as well. Game Sire will cease production of physical copies of controllers and shift to digital controllers. That's pretty awesome right there. And even IGN is dunking on Sony. Step by step on how to lend games to your friends in 2026.
This is how you share your games on PS6. You don't.
You don't.
PlayStation.
Goodness gracious.
That's horrible.
PlayStation.
Ooh, this is intense.
Yeah, it's awesome. Proton Mail also came in, says in response to the gaming industry removing physical offerings moving forward, we've decided to fill the gap by making our services entirely physical starting April 1st, 2027. This is a email company here, so I like them now doing the exact opposite, which is good. They're gonna go classic snail mail here. G Fuel also popping in. In response to the gaming industry's continued shift towards digital ownership, G Fuel will be discontinuing all physical tubes, cans, and sticks effective April 1st, 2027. Moving forward, all flavors will be available exclusively as downloadable flavor files.
I see someone made the same digital meatloaf joke that I did.
Yes. Bingo.
Very good.
Digital meatloaf, my favorite.
SpongeBob predicted the future.
Honestly, yeah.
We have the Esports Award as well, as physical trophies are no more. In response to the trends of the gaming industry, as the 2028 Esports Awards will cease production of physical trophies and shift to the production of digital trophies only. Winners will be able to download the trophy as a JPEG or PNG to display on a virtual display. There you go. That's wonderful.
Not even a
there.
3D model. Man.
Now I'll tell you this.
This real NFTs though. That might not be a bad idea. Anyway, let me stop.
I'm sorry. They do what now? I'm sorry.
They should make them actual NFTs for the fun of it. Just take it a step further. Double down.
Remember NFTs? That was awesome. That's good. We also attempted to try this as well before the show, and we were like, hey, it'd be really, this is a fun trend to do, and we threw out a bunch of ideas. And then Phoenix was like, what about digital condoms? So we sent out a press release earlier today here as well. Side Scrollers announced the launch of the world's first digital condom, which is great. It includes digital, 100% digital, 100% empty. We have a nice little graphic here as well, tied into the idea that you will own nothing and be happy here. And by the way, it is compliant with Agenda 230 down here, which is great. So thank you to Grok.
The people of VR chat rejoice, for there will no longer be any phantom pregnancies on the platform.
See, we are doing a digital service here, Phoenix.
We are, absolutely.
That's
You just
right.
gotta sell to the furries now.
Yes.
Yeah. So
You can't beat them, join them.
As I put this out there, we be innovating, and Tom did not think this was very funny, and I said, yeah, as are most of my ideas. I didn't want to throw you. I didn't want to throw you under the bus there, Phoenix. But,
Honestly, that's a good one.
Cabrutus also came in. It says, as of the 1st of January 2035, due to new global digital content licensing and service models, you will no longer be able to gain access to any of your previously digital games, and they will be removed from your digital library. Right? Pay has no limits. Right here. Yes, this is the future.
Yikes.
Yep. We have this over on Instagram. Physical games over the years, as you can see, the slow decline from the 2000s.
Circling back to Tobey Maguire.
For real.
It all comes back to Toby.
Always comes back to Tobey Maguire, yes. So there you go. Look, they're getting dunked on, rightfully so. And I wish it wasn't the case, but man, oh man, that's where we're at today in society. And I feel bad for Celestium. I feel bad for Maria. I feel bad for your kids. I feel bad for my kids because they won't know the wonder of just going to the store and picking up that wonderful, wonderful copy, the anticipation of going home with it, looking at the back of the box, opening up the instruction manual, wondering what you're going to see. Oh my God, the anticipation was part of the fun.
Remember when Costco used to sell video games and they would just have like pallets of one game?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Costco at its peak.
Well, Costco still does sell video games.
Yeah, but they're empty.
It's the latest, greatest stuff.
It's not the same. They used to have all these awesome PC games all layered out right by like the glasses section. Right there.
Here's my question. Do we now so the retro gaming market exploded around the CV19 era? Do you think now, once this goes into effect and once Xbox follows through with it, does that retro market, do you think it explodes? That more people are going backwards? Or do you think that it won't have any effect on it whatsoever?
Man, that's a good question. I've thought publicly about selling the games behind me, all of my games in box and stuff. And I know Blab's like, don't sell anything, don't sell your stuff, right? I've thought about it, especially with eBay Live. Have you guys seen eBay Live, where there's multiple services to do this, where they sell in real time. You have 5 minutes to sell something, and it's like active bidding in real time. You show the product. Have you guys seen this before?
I haven't.
No, I haven't. No.
Just keep in mind the fees with eBay. It's hefty.
Yeah, there's a lot of fees in it with any of this stuff. But anyways, I've considered it, but honestly, with this news, I may hold off until 2028 because I do think that the retro market and the physical aspect
will probably explode.
Yeah, I think it's going to explode as well. Yeah.
Honestly, since you guys are talking about this, I remember when I was younger and I would go to the store with my mom and bug her to buy me the latest Nintendo Pokemon game, and it just makes me so sad because so I'm a Nintendo kid. I had a DS, DSi, 3DS, 2DS, and just buying the cartridges, seeing the artwork, it's packaged in its little container, ripping off the plastic after going home from buying it at Sears or something. It just breaks my heart. I feel bad for my future kids. They're really not going to get to experience much of that.
Funny enough, my first memory of buying a video game was a digital game.
Oh wow!
I got Pokemon, I think it was X, in 2013, and I remember downloading it onto my 3DS at the time because no one wanted to drive me to the store.
So okay, as an old head here, what was that like? Did you feel that anticipation that I was talking about?
I did. I really did, because the download speed was absolute garbage
atrocious
on a 3DS at my grandma's house with grandma internet.
Sure.
Yeah, I was sitting there for at least 20 minutes going, oh boy, new Pokemon game.
So,
That's
question, going back to the whole physical copies that you're saying you're going to keep yours. So, what you're saying, Craig, is I should go and buy all the physical copies of the Harry Potter video games that I currently don't own, of different platforms and stuff.
I would say
I think
get in.
you 100%.
Yeah.
My enablers, thank you.
Hogwarts
Right.
Legacy.
I got places to go. All right.
All right, we're going shopping.
Women be shopping. That's
Yeah,
right.
I never played a Game Boy version. Apparently, those are really great. So, guess I gotta go buy
Yes.
myself a Game Boy.
Yeah. All right.
So
Real
like,
quick.
I'm
Green.
going to assume it's like we're basically going to be selling statues, correct? Like that's what it's going to be. You're going to go to a GameStop if they still exist, and you're going to basically get some kind of gear attached, something to put on your shelf, because that's all that's left now for collectors is just things you can put on the shelf, right? So it'll be that
Yeah.
with digital
Amiibos?
code, basically amiibos or larger statues. I guess I don't know.
I will be interested to see if that company Evercade does well. We mentioned that they were the ones who did the PlayStation parody.
I know them well. Yeah.
Yeah. Though the retro themed, like if they, I think, when you talk of PlayStation, they said 85% of all games are sold digitally. So 15% is still a massive number when you're selling billions.
And
of
those
dollars
numbers are
worth of games.
fudged, I'm sure too.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it will be niche, but I think people will be able to make a very, very good living selling physical games, physical media. But it won't be for PlayStation. It'll just need to be for a different console. It's funny. Neo Geo said they were like re-releasing the old console, right? And interested to see if people start developing games for consoles like that.
And again, keep in mind that those RAM, these new consoles are potentially are going to be 1,000 plus in an economy that may still be not great. And you've got kids. This is going to be very interesting landscape in the next few years.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being a parent to a kid who likes gaming right now, because your kid's asking for a $700 console and $70 to $80 games on the regular. I could barely convince my parents to buy a $30 game and a $200 console back in the day.
A 200. I love
200.
it.
200.
Hey, Green Luck came into the 100 bits, says, one eye open when I'm sleeping, one eye. Also, Detective Pikachu for the game I chose.
Let's go.
There we go.
go.
100 bits for that. Tampon McFlurry came in with 5, says, howdy y'all, I hope you do well. Are you aware of the Hungarian VTuber Squash On? She's based bilingual, watches movies, and plays video games. She has a great personality and is a space cat with a pet squid. What's the best place Yes. What's the best place for me to share links? Well, if you like, Blabs.
I was gonna say, I put in the description my Twitter post, guys, so you can go to Twitter and just comment the links there. Please and thank you.
Tampon McFlurry also came in and says, Craig, have you heard of Sarah Gonzalez and Texas Scorecard? She covers the creepy people and legal battles regarding public schools in Texas. It's worse than you'd expect. Sarah's friends with Eric July and Alex Stein. Yeah, I'm aware of Sarah Gonzalez and the work she does. I haven't connected with her, but yes, Texas is not as based as people think it is. As far as it's the root, the rot is deep. Yes. Tenarian came in 010 says, at least I own physical games to last me to the rest of my life. That's right. I impulse bought an Evercade earlier this year, and I'm liking it more and more. Currently playing through Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver on it. There you go, Tenarian. And Mr. Capo came in. So speaking of sharing games, can we talk about the stupid requirements to play Halo split screen PlayStation 5? Also, I remember Armageddon, a bunch of people beating the shit out of each other, trying to get back, trying to get to the top of a pyramid. Just kidding. Blabs can pick. Thank you, Mr. Capo. $5 for
Fast and Furious, please. Thank you.
Okay. Blabs, any massive supers we need to hit before we move on to our next one?
Right here. Gold for $180 says
Oh, wow.
also add to This is one of the reasons why voting with your wallet 100% matters. Gaming companies thrive off of our cash and input for the bull crap and somehow makes it worse. Boycott Nintendo for this long, so what's one more? So here's Rumble Wallet MC 180 for the MCU.
This is where I was hoping you wouldn't vote with your wallet, damn it. But thank you.
For real.
Do we get another like over $100 super chat for Detective Pikachu? I feel left out.
That's nuts.
Well, let's do this. We have supers to get to, but we're going to get to those in just a little bit. First, Phoenix, where are we at? Because I think MCU made a big comeback here.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It is $427.97 for Fast and
no.
Furious, $499.73 for the MCU, and $16.59. I did some conversion for Detective Pikachu. I don't know how much 100 bits is, but you can add that to the $16.59.
It's like $1.
That was like $1.
$17.59.
Wow. Okay.
Phoenix, I'm gonna go cry after.
Phoenix, are you okay?
I'm just gonna go cry now. How about that? Let's just do it.
He's like,
Let's
I'm
get
crying
it over
already,
with.
actually.
Chat, if you
Rip that
love
Band-Aid.
this, if you love the pink gremlin, please vote for Fast and Furious with your wallet.
Thank
Forget the MCU.
If you love me, vote Detective Pikachu. Please,
listen,
I need this. I need this
I'm a-
win.
Gold Soul Ninja has swayed
Good
things.
chance.
Gold Soul Ninja has swayed things in the past. Yes. All right. I want to get to this. Okay. So Caleb Hammer, financial guy. He also part Jerry Springer. He had a girl on his show who looks the part every way, shape, and form of
nose ring.
Well, I'll let you decide. Right here, she she looks the classic super lefty over here. Caleb and her had a really interesting conversation. I think a lot of people can relate to what she's going to say here as far as, she doesn't speak to her family. And I'll give you one guess why.
Your parents named you that?
My chosen family did. It's
Who
cool.
did you choose to be a family?
Whoa,
What's
in the
that?
queer community, yeah, you don't always get to.
There it is. In the... Yep,
maintain your most close relatives, your blood relatives. So
Did they
build.
dismiss you?
No.
Well, it sounds like you maintain them.
I do not speak with my parents.
You chose. They did not choose.
Their decisions have made our relationship what it is today.
What did they choose?
They chose extremism over their child.
All right. This is where we're at here. Yes. Extremism. Okay, now here's the thing. When you think of extremism, like this has got, I mean, when I'm thinking extremism, you can only assume we know where this is going.
My first
Her
term
mom
of God
and
King
dad are part of
Emperor.
the Taliban.
Yes. When I think extremism, I think of the Taliban, right? I think of flying planes. I think of men with white hoods, burning crosses, right? That's what I think, right? Not necessarily for her. I think her threshold for extremism may be a little lower than most people in society. Let's find out.
Okay, says the blue hair. Got it. Okay, which usually qualifies towards more extreme people. Usually, what's their extremism?
Their extremes are just not very minority inclusive, despite what they might say. Their actions say otherwise.
What's their actions that are so extreme? They kill minorities?
I love Caleb Hammer so much. He's so based.
He does a very good job of just making her and everybody else on his show look so dumb.
They're not helping them.
Well, not helping's extreme? Well, what's helping?
We've had extended conversations about what politics looks like in the world, and when they discuss it, the things that they say or choose not to say are pretty detrimental, yeah.
That doesn't sound like
Choose not to
extremism.
So basically, my parents didn't accept my degenerate lifestyle, so I broke away from them.
Correct.
They didn't say that we should let in infinite illegal immigrants. Therefore, they are literally H-Dog himself.
They also don't agree with literally everything that I think. So I must totally I'm the one who's going to distance myself from them because they're such bad people. Oh.
And when they discuss it, the things that they say or choose not to say are pretty detrimental, yeah.
Because silence is violence.
That's such a stupid thing.
It's
And
the
it's
dumbest
so
thing.
stupid.
I think chat can fix her.
I think we can
Oh,
fix
yeah?
her.
Yeah, there's some in Rumble I think are already volunteering, so.
Okay, well, she apparently could use some good fixing, guys. So by all means.
That doesn't sound like extremism. You know what the word extremism means?
Yeah.
What do they do that's extreme?
There was once upon a time when Kamala came out with...
Kamala, thank you. You're going to get canceled for that.
She was talking about how our current president wanted to have generals more like dictators of old.
Okay.
And I asked my parents what they felt about that, and they said they needed the context. And I said, under what context is it okay to like want
Well,
Hitler's
maybe
generals?
they wanted to understand if he was doing his classic rifting or if he was being an actual dictator, which would be bad. But we know, if you follow politics, which I assume you do, he is a rifting guy, and you take like a grain of salt with pretty much everything, including saying peace is close in Iran, which I think you would agree with.
And also like
So-
threatening to nuke them and entire...
All right. So I just want to back up real quick. She is upset because
they asked for context.
because they wanted context.
They just didn't accept everything at face value.
Correct.
Like,
They didn't-
what is why did he say that? When did he say that? You're being an extremist.
I think that's exactly what she said and how she said it. Yeah, you're being an extremist. Oh my gosh, this is the beauty of his show. Like, he just holds a mirror up to these people, and they look like absolute idiots here. But this is all across society here. Across society here that we see on a day-to-day basis. I saw this because I can relate to a lot of these people. I have friends who have distance from me. I have family who have distance from portions of our family.
Oh yeah, I've had the same thing. My mom threatened to disown me if I voted for Trump at one point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your mother.
Yeah, and my older brother, he's told me flat to my face, fascists aren't family.
Goodness gracious.
And you're a fascist.
Yeah, proud.
Oh, good. That's wonderful.
For legal
Hey,
reasons,
she
not
wa-
as a
she-
joke.
She wants to appeal the 19th all the time, so.
Oh yeah, women shouldn't vote.
So I think you just made a few more fans here, Maria.
No.
Celestium, have you ever had anything like this happen to you, where you had a blue hair get upset at you? Whether
Not family, but definitely friends. And before I was like openly like Christian as a VTuber. When I started becoming openly Christian as a VTuber and sharing the views that you guys kind of have, a lot of people were calling me nasty things. There was this one VTuber that I donated money to, and had memberships for, and he donated all of that money to some sort of LGBT fundraiser. I guess it's called like Mermaid or something. It's like for trans people. I figured it out not much later, and it was like, okay, well, cool, I guess. I'm disowned now and blocked.
it's the way it goes. What obviously we've talked about our experiences many times on the channel. And Phoenix, you were just like this girl for a long time until you actually went over and asked the people next door, do you hate me?
Yeah, do you want me killed? No. Like, oh, okay. Wrong information there. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Whoopsie there.
Oh man. Well, rest in peace, her, because while she is alive, her career may be over. But I guarantee she made a lot of new friends from her totally very reasonable and definitely not psycho opinions of distance. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on. We only have a couple minutes left, so I think it's important before we get to super chats. We're gonna run them all at the very tail end. Okay, so that is when action needs to be taken in this Fast and Furious versus MCU battle, which a shocking upset right now. As you remember, we thought at the beginning of the show the MCU was going to get shut out. But no, it is actually in the lead right now. So we'll see.
Well,
how
they
this
do. They
goes.
love their girl bosses.
Please,
They
we need that
They
one
love
last
the
push for
girl
Detective
bosses.
Pikachu.
No, forget Detective Pikachu. Fast and Furious.
was like
Sister,
a almost
I love you,
decent
but this is a
movie.
terrible take. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
I could.
I love
Watch
you, but you're just.
2,000
I
comes
have
in
the
for
power of
Detective
God
Pikachu.
and anime on my side. Anything is possible.
You have the power of God and anime? Let's go. All right.
I thought he was a fast head. Damn it.
Oh, not anymore. Sorry,
Not
Phoenix.
anymore.
Jesus loves anime. That's right.
Jesus
apparently.
loves Pikachu.
All right.
All right. Let's finally finish up with just such a great segment. It's time for Today in Video Game History.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
That's me.
All right, Blabs, what do we got today?
So today is July 2nd, which means Super Racing was released in 1988, and I totally planned this for Fast and Furious. And then we have Street Fighter EX2 Plus, released back in 1999. And guys, look, Kitty Love, a kitten to call your own, was released
What's
back
that
in
little cat
2006.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I love that little cat.
Sure
gaming
do.
history.
Well, I didn't see this game on the list, Super Racing, so now I'm really upset, Blabs, because most of the games that you missed.
That's awkward.
Yeah, on July 2nd here, the same day that we have our wonderful Brotacular happening.
How about Phoenix? You're right there.
I do love that little cat love, which you fucking ultimate troll right there. Incredible work.
July 2nd, Nolan Ryan's Baseball released for Super Nintendo. Street Fighter EX2, you mentioned that for the arcade. Great. There's Phoenix's favorite game, Kitty Love, right there.
Let's see if it's on Steam, maybe. Let's see. Steam, Kitty Love. Maybe I'll gift it to Phoenix over here. There's an error. There's no longer available. That's sad.
Oh, what a bummer.
Sony got to it.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku, Hatsune Miku Project Diva released for the PlayStation. There you go. PSP 17 years ago. The Punisher No Mercy 17 years ago for the PlayStation 3. Trine for the PC. Also, let's see. Hot Blood. Released 2 years ago for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. Zenless Zone Zero.
Let's go. Zenless mentioned. Woo.
There you go. 2 years ago for the iOS and PC. Bacterium, Hardwired, releasing Mermaid Catch, released
That
today.
does not look like a say-so game.
Yeah. Transform sirens into anime girls.
Oh man, it's like the same thing with the farm boys into anime boys and the farm girls into anime girls. Same shit, guarantee it.
Okay. All right.
And yes, I have played those ones on the Switch, and it was not fun.
Thank you, Blabs. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. That was Today in Video Game History.
Kitty Love.
Let's go, Kitty Love.
Oh my gosh.
Quick reminder, coming up immediately after the show, in just about 1 hour from now, we have our Star Spangled Brotacular. We would love for you guys to join us. It'll be exclusively over on SidescrollersPlus.com for all of our members over there. You can join right now, and I cannot stress this enough. You definitely want to become a Plus member today, because this code is going away after this stream today, after the Brotacular. Use that promo code 50 off. We only use this code very sparingly, and you definitely want to become a member. So if you haven't yet, use that promo code 50 off. You can log in with your Rumble account if you have a Rumble account, and you can just join directly over there. We would greatly appreciate it, and you can join us for the Brotacular coming up in just about 1 hour exclusively on SidescrollersPlus.com. All right, Blaz, we need to tally this up and figure out which will reign supreme today, Fast and Furious or MCU. Before we do, Phoenix, give us an update.
Here we go. The update is $427.97 for the Fast and the Furious franchise, which I still have faith in, or $490 versus $499.73 for the MCU, and Detective Pikachu with $17.59.
Okay, this could get messy very, very quick. Very, very quick. All right.
So, Greg, you're going to have to start playing a bunch of assets, because Zelgear came in with 100 and says Fast and Furious isn't as good as early MCU. However, overall, Fast and the Furious is better when you consider all the MCU. See, that's what I'm saying. Overall, Fast and Furious wins. So 100 for the Fast and Furious.
Hold on, real quick. Did you just say play an asset, Blabs?
Yeah, the otters.
I fucking love soccer, you fucktards!
It's time for Blast World Cup update. Blast, what do we got?
So yesterday, America won against Bosnia, and I gotta be honest, I was impressed by the speed that the American players play at. They're very fast and very good at passing the ball to each other, like really, really quick, and they had some really good passes. But I will say this: they are way too aggressive, like physically aggressive towards the other team, where they're like knocking them and pushing them and shoving them, like even a red card, like. The coach needs to rein them in that way. Like, what are we doing? This isn't football. This is soccer.
This has been Blast World Cup update.
I fucking love soccer, you fucktards!
Let's go!
Hi. So that's it. Anyway. Okay, Swords for 50 says, in a world of blue hairs, we need infinitely more Vlads in every corner of society, on every corner of every town. Vlads, also MC. Oh my God, Phoenix, what is wrong with you? She's just crying.
Sorry, I love that video so much.
All right, well, that is 50 for the MCU right there. I hope you can type that in there over there, Phoenix. We also got a 100 from Israel saying, happy Thursday, y'all. Money for the MCU, because as much as I enjoy car racing and action of the FF15, Phase 1 of the MCU was more impactful, for better or worse, in pop culture. Cheers and happy 4th. So that is 100 for the MCU.
It's great to see that Israel is giving money to us instead of the other way around for once.
We're supported by Israel here on Side Scrollers. Thank you very much. There's some more otters.
Oh, there he goes.
Yay, Blast.
What?
Keep it going, Blabs.
Oh, well, you're just yelling my name. I don't know why. Okay, there was another one crazy somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to find it again. Anyway, whatever. Gila Verde, something green for 5 says, with the latest news, will this open up the market for limited run games or new startups to make physical games? MCU, never seen any Final Fantasy V for the MCU.
Limited run games is effed.
What did I say?
Final Fantasy.
Damn, I keep doing that. Anyway, Yeti for 10 says, due to the rise in maintenance and server upkeep fees, I'm afraid that we will no longer be offering the Gravity DLC as free content, and it will be charging an ongoing subscription for future use. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Coming soon to NASA near you. Hex for Seek 200. Sony Music shipped CDs back in 2005 that contain rootkit DRM based on copyrighted code they had no right to. The Sony XCP scandal. David for CRC 5000. She needs the Sean Connery treatment. Oh my.
Oh boy.
Reese for 2. And if you ever want to know what happens when you send astronauts to an asteroid that aren't old oil ring workers.
Good old astronauts.
I was hoping you wouldn't hear that.
I did.
Like, workers with drilling experience. You get deep impact. Thank you. Master for $1.99 says, sorry, all my money went to Fast and the Furious. It's $1.99 for Fast and the Furious right there.
Blabs, let me get a few real quick while you continue.
Yep.
Yeah, we have Triple J who came in with $50 for Phoenix's sake. This money goes towards Fast and Furious. Triple J, thank you very much.
Goodness gracious.
Right. Gold Soul Ninja came back with 5. Says, with my master's will, I could always end this. Just saying. 5 for MCU. Uh-oh, Gold Soul Ninja is going crazy. Gold Soul Ninja, we got to get you on the direct donation side of things, because YouTube taking 30% of that is massive. But man, we appreciate any and all for sure.
Thank you.
Including Con Arrow came in with $100.
Thank you.
Oh wow! Did I hear a scream right there for America? Right there. That's wonderful.
Yeah, dog.
Con Air came in with a $100 for Fast and Furious just for Phoenix. Con Air, my God, unbelievable.
Connor, I think
You can ride
New
with
York
me
City
anytime.
needs you because it's really hot over there.
Zeldgear again with $100
Yes!
for Fast and Furious. Oh, this could get ugly quick. Oh my gosh, we'll see. Das Pooch says Asman is right. Physical doesn't necessarily save you, nor is digital the end. Consoles can disable disc-based games, and good old games allows downloads of install files which cannot be disabled. We need nuance. Thank you, Das Pooch. Gag came in, says, I got you, Phoenix, for $20 for Fast and Furious. Sony's using studies to justify their garbage. What about the studies that show people who buy the products more than those who don't. Don't hear them talking about those studies. Thanks, Geg. Commodore Fan says, running a senior center, I deal with boomer liberals, and one today was mad Trump got a new Air Force One from Qatar, and he called up Congress people over it like they could do something about it. That's awesome. I love it. Mitchell with 5 says, let's Americanize soccer, give the players paintball guns and smoke grenades for the MCU.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty good. Zimaru came in with 5, says MCU is the genesis of bad writing for modern day. There's a reason Marvel writing is said as an insult. The damage it done cannot be understated. Fast and Furious for 5.
Yes.
Mon came in, says you should reach out to Rain Valerius. She's a night-based VTuber from the Philippines and a sweetheart. I think Blabs would love her model. She's a teddy bear on her shoulder, unsure about her age, but I'd assume mid-20s.
Well, screenshot that, so thank you.
Thank you, Mon, with the $20. Phoenix, you doing okay over there? How's the driving?
I sure am. I got to keep my eyes on the road. I'm not streaming well. My eyes on the road.
That's good. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
BC
yeah.
Wolf came in. You don't want extra Emily it over here. You make it
Yeah.
Damn right.
That's right. Says if there's no need for a disk drive anymore, then why does the PlayStation Xbox need to be a separate item from your TV anymore? If it's just software, it's built into your TV. It's a great point, BC Wolf. I think that is definitely something that will happen in the future. Huaba came in with $10 for one digital condom, please. I want to.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. And if you guys would like to buy more digital condoms, by all means, you can do so with the chat. They're $10 a piece. We'll definitely serve you absolutely nothing for that. Boss Snake Master says Star Fox's release was a week ago, but I would rather wait a week so I can get it physically because it means it's worth something after my time. Thank you, Boss Snake Master. Good idea. Dat Wobble says, wait, weren't Nintendo just promoting their so-called key cards, which is a cartridge with a download code? This goes to MCU. That's right. Thank you very much.
But they also have ones that are not that as well, by the way.
Yes, you can get the physical one. Toothless Vampire says, I took my dad to go see Endgame in theaters. He had a blast. I'll always cherish that memory. Family's the best. This goes to Fast and Furious. Thank you, Toothless Vampire. Dr. T Milk. I'm sorry, I butchered that. Craig, you're confusing the end of Armageddon with the end of Deep Impact, which were in theaters at the same time. $5 for family. I know. In my mind, this is what I saw. I saw Maria and Celestium sitting down to watch Armageddon, and then realizing that they actually are successful in the end, realizing that I absolutely told a fucking lie to them, and then being totally surprised, making the ending so much better.
You're telling me people on the internet would lie to me?
Yes,
What is this?
Someone Ember messaged me and told me to tell you that the ending it was from Deep Impact. And I even kind of messed it up.
No. I knew exactly what I was doing, but that's awesome. I love that. We have Dakota with 5 says, man, old enough to remember the ending of Fast 7 still makes me cry. Rip Paul Walker, a.k.a. Brian O'Connell. 5 for Fast and Furious.
Such a good ending.
Thrud says, why is reverse cowgirl illegal in Alabama? Because you never turn your back on family.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Bad latency says, I have 10 physical copies I recently bought here for Detective Pikachu. 5 for Detective. Sly Rise with 10 says, the MCU died once they pivoted to the MCU, providing the dichotomy of women having the ability to simultaneously bring life in the world and would subvertly obliterate literally anything. 10 for family. Thank you, Sly Rye. Eye of Magnus says, new member one for $20 says, so I bought the PlayStation 5 to be able to play physical media without the disc player. What's the point of buying a PlayStation when a PC otherwise does everything else better? Also, family. Let's go. Two Snooze came in and says, I want Asmon to show me where I have the option to buy new physical games for PC these days. He's skewing his argument with a platform that doesn't have an option. Thank you, Two Snooze. Red Bandana Gaming came in and says, my 1,000+ physical Switch games say otherwise. Thank you, Red Bandana Gaming. Please don't get us banned today. Loves to Grind came in with 10. Says, as much as I hate to admit it, Asmon's right. The majority of my library is digital from sales, and I only buy it if it's a franchise I really love, like Final Fantasy or Persona. That's 10 for the MCU. Mr. Zaku Retro came in at $2. Says 3,000 Messi pesos for Pikachu. Yay! Sorry. Have not the backbone. Not sorry. Sony have not the backbone, and they are testing the waters for the owning nothing. I will add for more. For most of the Argentinos. We were priced out of games until the Xbox 360. You have physical pirated games. Steam and PlayStation 4, Xbox One changed a little, but we mostly are pirates. So I know you guys are crazy down there in Argentina, and I love it. Gaming with Spoon says if PC were to make physical, I'd buy physical, but they don't. Asmon isn't wrong though. It's hard to find anywhere selling physical games anymore, even consoles. Thank you, Gaming with Spoons. Looney Lenny says last time I used physical disc to play a game, I had to download information from the disc and from the server, but the disc still needs to be a console to play the game. Thank you, Looney Lenny. Epsilon Sama says Asmongold is very wow-brained and stopped playing console games with the Xbox. What are you guys giggling about?
We're just sharing notes while we're tabulating everything.
What are you giggling about over? What's so funny?
Yeah, share with the class.
Yeah, please let us know.
She's making fun of in a deep way about my love of Fast and the Furious, and I find it very rude and hurtful. Is what I find, Greg. I don't appreciate it.
Well, in the case that you're making fun of Phoenix, please do it publicly, Blabs. Because
That's content right there.
But it's his birthday. We're supposed to treat him like a king, right, Phoenix?
No,
Thank you. You
we're
got
not.
it, idea. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, we're not. Epsilon Sama says Asmongold is very wow-brained and stopped playing consoles with the Xbox 360. He complained about Star Fox on the Switch 2 being too hard for him because he doesn't play games on controllers. Hashtag MCU. Blast, why don't you read a few to kind of get your giggles out? Go ahead.
Okay. Evil Mandrake for 10.
I got to put people on the wall. Go ahead, Blabs.
That's fine. I'm really trying. I can't.
Are you good?
I'm
Women.
Hashtag woman moment.
Sorry, it was really freaking funny. Oh god.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Anyway, Evil Mandrake for 10. Here's something people aren't talking about. This isn't market forces. Get out of here. There we go. Moving to digital. It's been an organized effort to push the market to digital. Call Kirsch and make her pick where this goes. Thank you. Ed Bully the Boy for 5. MCU has a better peak, but a harder crash, and still choose it over F and F. Also, don't ask Maria what she thinks about Pokemon Legends Z through A.
I hated it. Worst experience of my life.
Wow.
I just finished it yesterday. I was like 2 seconds away from a crash out.
She said sheep like she said life like she was a sheep. She's like live.
Shut up. That's racist.
Yes.
I agree. Incredibly.
Choose for 5 says digital stores also get a redefined entire TOS at a whim, and you don't get a say if you want to keep your account access. Nathan for 5. The only reason they call it a buy button is because they know they will get less sales if they labeled it correctly as a rent button. Super Lane for 5. Hello everybody, Blabs, Maria, and Celeste are making me feel old. Can't wait for the collab with Ember tomorrow. Ember's on tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm just talking about something else.
Something else with us, yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
never mind.
I'm sorry. Real quick.
5 for Marvel.
Gold Soul Ninja with the $250 direct donation.
Wow.
Said, "Oh, I know, Sir Craig, but your reactions are entertaining to me. Time to kick Final Fantasy down. $250 for the MCU."
No,
We
you
found
traitor! You traitor!
For the Marvels.
And yes, we
You're
do get
everything
you.
that's wrong with culture, but thank you so much.
How dare you?
And Nubitan for 20 says, "I'm curious about isn't one of the PS5 digital only? If that is the cheaper of the two, more people might buy that. And all their games digitally weighing that 85% as digital only. It's like weighing the scales." That was a lot of words. Thank you. Jimmy for 10. I have Amazon streaming, but torrent their content because it lets me watch at 4K. Is this piracy? Yes.
Nothing is piracy ever.
Dak for 5. In a world where piracy already exists, they justify this and take a crap. Oh my.
Oh.
Anyway, Con for 5. Anecdotal side story. Years back, I bought some songs from the artist Nick Phoenix from iTunes, and sometime later, the songs went poof for no apparent reason. I saved the songs on a hard drive for family. Thank you very much. Jara for 5. It's easier to misrepresent the argument than be straightforward with people. I shouldn't have to be a lawyer to understand terms of service. For family, 5.
Thank you.
Main Chase Ace for 5. As a teenager, I knew lawyers would ruin the world. Delete lawyers.
Oh.
Except when you need one. I'll say that.
No one has lawyers, then we
In
just
Minecraft,
defend
in
ourselves. And the playing field is even.
Making sure
I have ChatGPT for that.
Commodore fan for 2. With all this discussion, I wonder what the legality of the free little libraries where people leave a book, CD, etc. in a public space for free. I've thought about starting one for movies. Commodore fan says, my credit union does free family movie nights a few times a year at the local baseball park they sponsor. I wonder what the legality of that is. They have never been stopped. Just saying. Well, now that everyone knows, because everyone watches us, you
just ruined it. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Tin Lee for 10 says, this buck goes to a series about family. Also, USA beat the crap out of Bosnia 2-0. The best gift, top 250 of the greatest blessed nation on earth. USA.
I fucking love soccer, you fucktards.
I have a fun fact. So, for Team Croatia, there's a player named Modric, and he reminds me of Dobby the House Elf. So, like over 10 plus years ago, I dubbed him as Dobby, and the name has stuck since. Instead of calling him Modric, I call him Dobby because he looks like Dobby the House Elf, and I hope he wins tonight.
I fucking love soccer, you fucktards.
Anyway, that's my story. And we've killed Phoenix again. I'm just going to timestamp that.
So good.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, I'll keep going. Don't worry. It's only okay if I laugh and cry. R. Shipman for 5. Hey, Craig and friends. When you pay the property taxes on your house or car, do you feel like you own it, or are you just getting renting from the government? MCU, because we all know what Phoenix has gone full 2020 for F and F. Oh, yeah.
Listen. Property taxes on your home that you own are effing illegal, and I hate that they exist. It's ridiculous. That's my response to that.
And yes, I hope Cristiano Ronaldo loses tonight. That's for the kick chat who's going, eep! Anyway, Retro for 10. Morning all. With the crap going on with James Gunn, MCU. DCU is continuing to ruin legacy characters. Fast and Furious movies, along with video game movies like Sonic, are my MCU and DCU events. That is 10 for Fast and Furious.
By the way, shout out to Kick over there. Love you guys over there. Thanks for tuning in.
Shout out Green Site.
That's right.
Fluffy for 5. I love going to my local comic shop and picking up my books. If we're counting everything, then comics count too. For Marvel, that's 5 for Marvel. That's right true. There. Gaming with spoons sounds difficult. 5. Give this in my last 5 to Fast and Furious. MCU killed modern entertainment and written what? Who knows?
Everything.
Anyway, Justin for 5. Do you guys think gamers will ever be willing to or able to boycott digital or at only at a substantial enough level for change?
They would need to put Dylan Mulvaney on the covers of the game.
Yes.
Bingo.
I'm doing it right now.
Dumb Old Bear. Great name. So apparently that piracy and ad music was pirated. Oh dear.
Oh, that's right. I did hear that. Yes. That's
Fan for 2 says, crazy thing about OG DVD anti-piracy ad is the song the European anti-piracy agencies used for it. They didn't actually have the rights to it when they first made it and got in trouble for it. That is funny. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Game Hunter for 10. Back in the summer of 2013, I traveled 70 miles on a bike to California to get a GameStop to get the PlayStation Portal Play, whatever, PSP copy of The Legends of Heroes, The Prophecy of the Moonlight Witch, money on Fast and Furious Phoenix, 10 for family. And Iron Bear for 5. The MCU has dropped the ball badly, and I'm not hyped for Doomsday. Fast and Furious for 5.
Thank you, Iron.
No, I'll fix this right here. Got that. Okay. And Patrick for 20. When isn't it Phoenix's birthday? Happy birthday, Celeste. The bald sheep can choose where my vote goes.
Oh, come on. Why?
It must win. We must have like one landslide donation that's like $600.
Can't you just like forget about
Pikachu? I believe.
Okay.
Can't you just forget about it like for a little bit?
Where am I putting that?
That's 24. No one's answered.
Well, Maria, where would you like that $20 to go?
Detective Pikachu. It has to go there.
Do you see how upset?
Whimsy
Phoenix is-
20 says, rather watch Detective Pikachu than either of the other movie franchises.
Exactly.
For
It's a
Maria
movement.
Sheep.
It's a movement.
And Leonard says, Puss in Boots' Last Wish is the best sequel. 5 for Final Fantasy.
All right, Phoenix.
Fast and Furious.
We
Damn
are
it.
caught up. Now, here's the thing. We're going to take a look at this, and regardless of what it says, we're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, Phoenix?
Give me exactly 10 seconds.
I will vamp for 10 seconds. As a
We're
reminder,
already
you
done.
can
Got it.
Never mind. Here we go, Phoenix.
Okay, here we go. And the final total, well, not the final total. Here we are. In 3 minutes, you said, right?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
we're going to do a countdown
Why
here in
don't
a
you go
second.
933.94 for Fast and Furious, $955.70 for the MCU, and $62.58 for Detective Pikachu, which could have
You know,
really
I'm not
helped
gonna lie.
Fast and Furious.
For the people who chose Detective Pikachu, you're trolling so hard. You're throwing so hard right now.
We need $1,000 for Detective Pikachu right now. Right.
I'll tell you this
right now.
I'm going to tell you this right now. This right now, Detective Pikachu is the Ross Perot of this battle right here. that is a 1992 political cut right there.
Oh, yeah.
And Maria is Ross Perot. That's right.
Hi, it's me, Ross Perot. I got a sex change surgery recently.
Oh yeah, are you still alive too? That's good. That's
But
good.
I have a wing and halo. You can inference from that.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and okay. 3 minutes on the clock, Phoenix. You see it right there. Thank you very much. Start the countdown now. Let's go. Because coming up in just about 30-something minutes, and Blab says, let us know in the private chat that she needs to eat before the second stream, which we all do. But coming up in just a few minutes, we do have our big event coming up, the Star Spangled Brotacular with Leaflet, in just about 35 minutes from now. We may be a couple minutes late because we do need to eat a sandwich. You know, Blabs needs to eat a sandwich, right, Blabs?
I'm going to have pasta.
No, of course you are. I have no doubt that you're going to. So join us over at Side Scrollers Plus right now. Open up a tab. Join us. Use that promo code 50OFF. If you haven't yet, trust me, make the day today. Today is the day you become a member of Side Scrollers Plus. We are going to provide a lot of value for you guys. Gold Soul Ninja came back with $50. Says backhanding backhanding Fast and Furious with this thunderous shock. Stay to the ground, gas guzzlers. $50 for the MCU from Gold Soul Ninja.
What is wrong with you people?
How could you
What is
support
wrong?
that?
Gold Soul Ninja.
But thank you.
Buy.
We'll lie down after this.
The Blue Beat wasn't the Blue Beat, or is that DC?
That's DC.
Okay.
Let me just say this about Gold Soul Ninja. Gold Soul Ninja is also one of the big. He is a wild card that comes in and just will totally. He did this for I believe the N64 with our greatest console ever tournament. So that's what Gold Soul Ninja is doing. He is slapping that thing right on the table.
That's what he's
saying,
doing.
this is going to be me. Gold Soul Ninja, thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, Phoenix, let's get an update. Blabs, we will count all the way until the bell. I cannot stress this enough. Once the timer on your screen over Phoenix's head right now, once that expires, we have 1 minute and 2 seconds left.
1 minute.
That is when it ends. 1 minute left right there.
Please,
Zelf
guys,
gear.
we need
$1,000 for
please.
50 for Fast and Furious. Marmalade for 25, Detective Pikachu. Why? Because I was told to do otherwise, and last I looked, I'm an American. I said, fuck you to being told what to do.
Please, shut. I'm begging you, please.
Zion for 2 says you should try and get Jesus Christ on the show for family too. For family
Thank
right
you.
there. I gotta put more in, so please hold while Frank comes back.
I got it. Vampire Slayer came in with 1999. Says MCU because it's overall better than Fast and Furious. Plus, we're including games, and Maximum Carnage is one of the best Marvel games. Plus, Token. MCU. Oh, there you go. Marvel's Capcom, Cosmic Invasion, really great. That's a good point.
But didn't cheat on you in the end. It didn't turn its back on you. Continue.
10 seconds, please. Somebody come in with a Hail Mary or something.
Sly Maverick with 5 says my favorite movie franchise is the Rocky series, and I'm not a fan of either. 5 for Detective Pikachu. Zeldgear with 5 more for final for Fast and Furious. Zeldgear.
50 more.
It's 0.
Yep. And then
we still have to read all these.
Yes.
Ram came
Thank
in
you,
with
Ram.
$100 for family. Zeldgear once again. Golly, okay. Unbelievable. Let's see. We have Zeldgear. I'm writing these down on the wall real fast. And then we have Con Air for 20. Says, welcome to Side Scrollers Bracket Shenanigans, Celeste. More for Fast and Furious right there.
Thank you.
We also have Yomo Toman came in with 10. Says, why no Star Wars? Star Wars Mog's Detective Pikachu. Normally, I think MCU, but if you look at the dilution, Fast and Furious is at least still fun. MCU had greater highs and lows. Family supremacy wins out, I guess.
Thank you. And Star Wars is on the. Don't worry, it's on the bracket. Star Wars is a competitor.
And then we have $6.02. Did I hear Lamb Slide? Detective Pikachu.
Yes, that $6 will make the difference.
All right. Gold Soul Ninja did come in with $5. He says, I know when to back away. Until next time, hunters. All right. Phoenix, this is it. It's a final tally. What do we have today? Uh-oh.
Phoenix, please.
A
Here
final
we go.
tally.
This is it. This is the end, right?
Yeah,
this will determine which will advance, Final Fantasy or the MCU.
Oh, Final Fantasy. Well, good news. It's not Final Fantasy. $1,165.94 for family. The family that never turned its back on you, that didn't put woke agenda in your crap, you traitors, to $1,030.69 for the MCU and $98.60 for Detective Pikachu, which of course means, like Thanksgiving, family always wins. Fast and the Furious.
This is rigged.
Yes.
Absolutely rigged.
I just want to say.
Phoenix isn't gonna cry anymore.
Because they're amazing.
Listen, as Fast and Furious comes out on top ahead of the MCU and Ross Perot, accepting on behalf of Fast and Furious, Celestia.
Yay! We did it, family. Let's go.
Congratulations. You have anything you want to add to speak on behalf of Paul Walker or Vin Diesel?
I just want to say MCU sucks, and if you chose it, you're lame.
Wow. All right. All right. Maria, you can now speak on Detective Pikachu. By all means, go ahead.
Pokemon cool. I like the realistic Pikachu. It makes my brain go unga boonga.
That may be the best victory or losing speech we've had the entire time. I just want to let you know that the brain's going unga boonga is a big part of the show.
Yeah.
Godzilla Greaser came in and says, all these movie arguments prove why Godzilla is the best franchise of all time. It's done all that and more for 72 years without a true dud.
A lot of people angry at that one. I hear you. They've made some good points on why that should have been here. But maybe you never know.
Phoenix, why don't you give us the Unga Boonga, and by that I mean the bracket, please.
Yeah, here we go. Boom. Here we go. So we just put in, let's go to here. Fast and the Furious beat the MCU, which of course is now going to take on the victor of Lord of the Rings versus Rocky there. So that's going to be interesting. And then on the right-hand side here, we've, of course, got Star Wars versus 007 and Aliens versus Back to the Future. So I think the next one is going to be Star Wars versus Bond.
All right. Well, we will see tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in. Going to be a busy day for us. Busy day as, once again, coming up in just a few minutes, we do have our Star Spangled Brotacular, which we encourage you guys to join us. Once again, use that promo code 50 off. Join us over on Side Scrollers Plus. It's going to be in about 30 minutes from now, but I need time to get so Blabs can get a sandwich. So it's time to get out of here.
I deserve food.
Go
Oh,
back
you
into
can't
the
go
kitchen
yet.
and make a
You
sandwich.
can't go yet. You can't go yet because Patrick came in with $100 just now
Wow.
on YouTube. Hang on, I'm gonna put this in StreamYard so everyone can see it. Boop. Intentionally late in my vote wouldn't change things anyway. I not only understand the Russ Perot reference, but I lived through that election. Well done, Craig. I vote Detective Pikachu.
198.60 is the grand total for Detective Pikachu.
All right, now we're done.
Why are you so happy? You're a traitor. I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
Pokemon is my favorite. Shut up, Celeste. You're just a woman. You wouldn't
The
understand.
franchise of one movie.
That's right. That's right.
Be another one, like maybe.
All right, you
Shut
can
it. I have
find
hope.
you can find Maria's link down in the description. You can find Celeste's link down in the description. We encourage you guys to go check out their channels. And once again, join us over on Side Scrollers Plus in about 30 minutes from now. But tomorrow, we're back again at 11 a.m. Central Time, joined by...
Vera.
All right, Vera Dark. It's going to be a very gaming-centric time. And I'll tell you what, with Vera,
Oh, 4th
you know...
of July stuff, too. There's a big segment ready for 4th of July.
All right, we're going to be talking America in the best way possible. Love that. Thank you very much, Blast. Appreciate that. All right, we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time, back in about 30 minutes over on Side Scrollers Plus. Use that promo code 50OFF. Last chance to do it. So open up a new tab right now and join us, and join all the other normal men over there as well. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., looking forward to that. The final kickoff before the big America 250 celebration this weekend. Very much looking forward to that. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Have a great rest of your day. And please, friends, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
Family.
Family.
No farts at the end of that? No farts? Okay. All right.